because we haven't been, so for about 4 years, we really focused on YouTube. I had all the mayors here, we had some political guys here. I hosted political debates where the guys gunned each other. That was hectic. We had hot wings challenges. We had, I've had 2 convicted murderers in this office. The last one sat exactly on that chair.
Now the third.
Now the third, yeah. The idea for me was I like meeting interesting people, like people who have a story, and good, bad, and ugly. I don't judge. Come in, tell your story, ask you a bunch of questions, learn from you, and that way we've met everybody.
That's very cool.
A lot of singers, a lot of Afrikaans singers that also joined us, and we started by just sharing free value from what they've learned in life, the mistakes they've made, the obviously the wins, and just produce free value. And then at a stage I forgot that I still need to sell cars. Like shit, like I'm a full-time YouTuber and I need to sell cars.
Yeah.
And then just went like all into car content, and then left YouTube for a while. Then I went on Penyo show.
I'm not sure what that is.
Penyo Blackpen is very controversial. So he's a friend of mine, but he likes to go political. And I'm like, dude, like he's one of the Penyo, for those that have watched some of his content. He's got an IQ of probably like 300, no jokes. He's one of the smartest young men I've ever spoken to. So we did a bunch of stuff together, and from there we sort of put it on the back foot. But yeah, YouTube I think is not as big in South Africa as it is overseas.
Definitely not.
Yeah, the way you monetize, it's not the same.
No.
Speaking of monetize, we've got the money man here. He turned 22 last week, Thursday.
Yes.
And you bought yourself a gift.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, very nice watch.
Tell me about your watch that you bought.
Yeah, so it's a 750,000 Rand Rolex, which is absolutely insane. So 4 times the worth of my first ever car, which is
4 times the worth of your
my
first ever car. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely insane. But it's more so, it's not really about the watch. It's more so for what it represents. And I can't explain the feeling of wearing the watch to anyone. Like, you need to get there and do it yourself and look at the watch on your wrist to really feel what it represents.
There's
just something about like the watch and you knowing it, how much money it actually cost, and wearing it and being proud of yourself, and like you can't explain.
So 2 things about you, right? I've met a lot of wealthy people. One of the wealthiest people that I've ever met is off camera here. He's smiling. He's smiling off camera. We just had a look at his car. That potentially we can do something on at a later date, tomorrow, before 9:30. But the first time that I ever saw you was a couple of months ago, where I was in the bathroom. I was in the loo. So anybody on the live that says they don't look at TikToks on the loo, you're talking poorly. So I'm on the loo, and then I come across this Afro man here, and he says, I just bought my dad a Wild Track. It was his dream car.
A Raptor.
Sorry, a Raptor, my bad. It was his dream car, and I don't think I'm very emotional, but I got emotional. So I'm like, my eyes are tearing. I'm like, yes, check this youngster, and the way that you brought your dad into the video, and the way that you spoke. So as one has time on the loo, I start typing you a nice message on TikTok, and boom, a couple of days later you pitch up at Midmac and buy a Supra.
Yes.
So you don't have a college degree. Okay, no university, no 2-year, no 4-year.
I went to university, but I haven't finished.
You haven't finished?
Yeah. Technically, I'm still in university.
Okay.
I haven't officially dropped out yet.
Not officially?
No.
Are you going to finish?
My dad really wants me to, but sure. I haven't done anything this entire year. I'm definitely failing this year. So.
Okay, so walk me through like high school? Who are you in high school? Are you playing sports? Are you the cool boy?
Yeah.
Are you shy?
So I was always super skinny in high school. Like always got picked on primary school, high school, for being super skinny.
Okay.
I was never really friends with the cool kids or anything like that. Like I had one close friend. He was a very controversial person himself, so got a lot of backlash from that as well.
In what way?
Just people viewing me negatively.
Because of your friend?
Yeah.
So due to association?
Yeah.
Okay.
But always had it back at the end of the day. If you can't stand with someone, you can stand for nothing. You have to stand for something.
Okay.
And yeah, but I've always been interested in making money online, watching YouTube videos from I was 15, 14 years old. I, at some point, did online surveys to try and make money, tried trading, everything, you name it. I've done it.
In trading.
No.
That's hard, eh?
Yeah, and I think people get this wrong as well. Just because I didn't become successful at trading doesn't mean that the business model doesn't work. It's like, it's just not for me. Like everybody has their own things, their own skills that they are good at, their own things that they really like to do as well. Like you're very good at selling cars. I wouldn't be as good at selling cars as you would.
Because you love cars and you love people.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You don't need to be good at selling cars to be good at selling cars. You need to be good at people.
Okay.
If you're good with people, you can sell anything.
Yeah, but I don't have your work ethic, for example. So I wouldn't be able to put in the time and effort that you would. So I wouldn't be able to grow the business as big as you would.
You do. I think
Yes,
you do.
Uncle B.
No, I think you do. And it's also like you grow into it. It's not like very few people can work 7 days a week back to back to back to back. But I started working 5 and then 6 and for a decade and a half. I worked 7 days a week back to back to back to back to back, no days off.
That's crazy.
For a decade.
Yeah.
And then you build a hustle muscle. But back to high school. Okay, so you are 15, 16 years old and you started trading. Like, this is not for me. It's not a skill set that you want to excel at.
Yeah.
And how did you stumble upon e-commerce?
Actually, a guy on YouTube as well. Back then, he did drop shipping. So I tried to do drop shipping in South Africa in my final year of school, matric, 2022. Ultimately failed at that just because of the fulfillment method. So drop shipping is essentially when they send the products from the supplier directly to the customer. But that doesn't work in South Africa. So the products are coming from China and then to you. But the post office in South Africa don't work. So all of the products got sent to the post offices. I got sent a shitload of SMSs, 50 Rand, 50 Rand, 50 Rand, 50 Rand, because I ordered everything with my ID. And I had to somehow sort out the shit. So I ended up just refunding everybody, lost a bit of money there. But I made sales, and that made me see that there is potential with this. I just need to sort out the fulfillment method.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you decided to switch.
Yeah, so then I started studying how can I actually get the products into the country and sort out the logistics behind it, use local couriers rather than send it directly from the suppliers to the customers, maybe get it to me first, package it myself, and sort out the entire edit that I had behind that. But that's where I learned my first bit of marketing, how TikTok ads, how Instagram ads, and those different types of things worked, how to build a website, small little skills. And with time, I eventually grew and learned more, and got to the point where I am today.
Okay. So walk me through, because obviously you are highly successful at this and you are living with an open hand, meaning you are willing to sell the knowledge that took you many, many years and countless nights and tears and like failing to the people watching you. At what point did it click for you? So you knew you could generate sales, but the fulfillment method was failing because of the post office situation.
Yes.
So how do you go around that?
Figure out how do you get the products into the country without working through the post offices. That was the first thing, the first big block I had, and I just did a bunch of research behind that and tried to figure out how to get that.
And that's part of your course that you teach.
Yes.
Okay, so if someone buys your course, they can jump on, and you've plotted step 1, step 2, step 3,
everything from point A to point Z. I built the store inside of my course. There's a thing called the 8 execution plan where I build a store. I built the store live. I recorded everything, and it's all added to my course afterwards as well. So literally day 1, all I did was find a good product to sell. Day 2, I started building the website. Day 3, I started setting up the social media ads. Everything from point A to point Z. It's not just theory. So a lot of people think a course is just theory, teaching the psychology behind it. I do that, and then I have the 8 execution plan where I actually went and built it as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how many students have you trained so far?
I'm not sure of the exact number.
Plus minus.
I think it's about 1,500 or so.
1,500. That's a big number.
Yeah.
That's a big number. And where on So if you have to put them in 3 silos, very successful, sort of average, and not as successful as they should be. Where's the difference from not as successful as they should be? Because each one paid the same amount for your course.
This question, yeah.
Okay? I ask good questions, brother.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You ask terrible questions when you buy cars from me. The one terrible question that you ask is, can I get a better price? So
that's the best question.
It's a horrible question.
Best question.
Okay. The rich man off camera is doing this. half Indian. Half Indian.
Yeah, no. The first thing, so I have a bunch of student calls as well where I actually talk to the students directly, and I can tell from the very get-go whether someone is going to become successful at e-commerce.
How do you tell that?
The first question I usually get asked is, how long will it take me to make this amount of money? And it's a certain amount of money, where that should never be the question. It's how do I build my business as good as humanly possible, and then the money will always follow if you have a proper business up and running. And it's always the people that are focused on making as much money as fast as possible are always the people who end up doing a tiny bit of work, then they get lazy, and then they quit, and then they don't do anything at all. I can't tell you how many students have bought the course, then they complete 10% of it, and then they never touch it ever again.
Only 10%?
Yeah, they'll complete literally 10% of the course, and then they'll never touch it ever again.
That's horrible.
It's extremely horrible.
I think if someone buys your course, you need to have a disclaimer, and you don't complete 100% of it, they must pay you 5 times the amount of money that they paid for the course.
And it's actually so sad, because then you see people on the other side of the spectrum putting in so much time and so much effort, and they genuinely change their lives. And you know, like, it could have been the same for this person, but it's just choices. And at the end of the day, that's where you have rich people, that's where you have poor people. And in my personal opinion, and I'm not sure how you would feel about this, I firmly believe that unless you have a disability or you genuinely aren't smart, that like the majority of poor people are just lazy.
What do you mean if that's what I believe? That's the truth.
Yeah, well, that's my perspective on it as well.
Yeah, but that's just
I'm curious to hear your perspective on it as well. What do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, if you do you come sit here next to me? No camera. Okay, no problem.
So, yes, I agree with you. 90% of success rate is the effort and passion you put in. And as we discussed today, value. If I can't sell you value and I can't sell you a product, which is me, it's absolutely useless.
Yeah.
All right. So when I came to you, I was honest. I told you what the pros, what the cons are, and now we go forward. And I'm telling you now, yes, I agree. There's a lot of people out there that are lazy. They do not want to put the work in. They do not want to get to the end result. This morning, my meeting with my staff, it's very simple. Put the passion in, come with a purpose.
Yeah.
There's no purpose, you can't do anything.
Very true, yeah.
So sorry guys, I don't want to move the camera, but yeah, that's my perception. That's my...
Very wealthy individual right here.
Not very wealthy. I think just like Uncle be a hustler, you get it to the point itself, you start growing and stuff. I think as you go on, what I liked about what you said is that you created an element itself, and you took the element and put passion in, and you grow it. And the exact same thing itself. I would look for an opportunity, I'll put an opportunity in. But what better worth can you put opportunity in with a person that's honest with integrity?
Yeah.
Put those two together itself, put your worth in, and you shake your hand and walk away. And this is what I love about it. You can come to Uncle B, shake his hand and walk away. He bought my bucky on a Saturday morning, and he didn't tell me, what's your price? He said, bring it. And then I'm trying to, and then I decided, you know what, call the guy and say, just take the bucket down with me. You know what? It's done.
But by the way, just on that, I don't know if you forgot, but you've got a brand new Aventura Volkswagen collecting dust in our store. Right? In case you forgot, just a friendly reminder.
Jaden was talking about psychology behind it.
Yes.
Am I feeling guilty, or you?
I'm feeling guilty. You bought a 1.3 million rand car, whatever it was, and like 2 months ago. I promise you.
Sitting in the storage.
Okay, just, I know you forgot, but now I just reminded you, sir.
Imagine buying a car and forgetting about it.
Yeah, some people have sicknesses, and that's so I'm gonna be that. So the whole transaction happened with one of our branches in Durban. So it was just a complete turn. It was a circle. And the result was the vehicle in Durban has to come back to that manager, which is a GM, Kenny Furry. So Kenny has to get that back in Durban, and this has to go down. So it was just but we'll get it. We'll give it another month itself. Not as a noisy man, actually. Give me a call and say, hey,
No, we just wash it twice a week and just keep it there at the back. No problems. So I think it's very valuable for the audience to recognize the 3 silos. Because I've got a 3-tier sales cadetship program that we run at Mitmac Motors, and I believe that this is one of the most valuable aspects of our business to win Dealer of the Year back to back and Reputation of the Year.
Yeah.
Because you've got the guys that know nothing, that you need to sift through. Can I get the character out of this person and inject the work ethic and the skill set?
Yeah.
But without character, the moment you feel like the pressure is coming on more, in your case, the pressure is do the freaking course.
Yeah.
And then start applying what you learn. You wanted to say something?
To add on to that, so I obviously have a bunch of students that start doing very well in e-commerce. So essentially, when I see someone doing really well, I'll always want to invest into their business.
Of course.
Yeah, and I don't buy into whatever website they have, whatever product they are selling or anything like that. I don't care about that. It's the person. And if you can see this, you can see the person is going to go far, regardless of what they sell, what they are doing. You can see they have the work ethic, they have the passion. So that's something I look at as well.
Okay, so that's silo 1, and for you, silo 2, the guys that sort of they do okay, but they could do better. What's the difference between silo 2 and 3?
Mental block, 100%. People get comfortable with how much they are currently making, how well they are currently doing, and then they just lay back. It's kind of scary as well. It was scary for me as well, like scaling from, let's say, 500,000 Rand a month to $1 million Rand a month. It gets to a point where it's enough money for you to comfortably live off of. You are doing very well for yourself, and wanting more it feels like you're greedy if you want more. And I would say it's your mentality blocks you more than anything else. It's essentially keeping on doing the exact same thing that you're already doing, just doing it in bigger quantities to make more money. But it just feels scary. I think it's a mental block. 100%.
So a mental block.
I would say so.
So for us, going from silo 2, where our studio is, it's your first time here.
Yeah.
I think Ben's been here once before. So this is tier 2 for us. It's the middle silo. So for us, tier 1 is 0 to 7 cars. That's where we inject work ethic and a little bit of skill set. But we focus on work ethic to see, can this person handle the pressure that is required to move to tier 2?
Yeah.
So how we get it moving is 7 cars 3 months in a row. You qualify to sit at tier 2. Tier 2 is hard. The mental block part is hard because mostly our cadets that, most of them, it's their first job. I actually don't like hiring people with a certain degree or with a, and the reason for that is whatever degree you got, whether it's marketing, and I don't want to be arrogant, but a marketing degree today, a master's degree in marketing today means
nothing.
Very little.
I agree.
Probably not nothing, but very close to nothing. So whatever you went to study was written, 5 years ago. And
if you're lucky, if it's not older.
If you're lucky. And we both know, people watching us today, this environment here changed 5 weeks ago. It changed the game.
Yeah.
So it's constantly evolving. So can we get the work ethic injected to come to tier 2? And this is where the skill set comes. But where it really starts happening, the third silo for us is proximity. And that's the mental block, which is seeing that it's possible for someone in our environment to do 32 cars in 1 month, 35 cars in 1 month, 26 cars in 1 month, actually seeing it. And then they're like, okay, but this person comes to work at the same time as me. Mm-hmm. He has the same amount of opportunities. He has the same amount of opportunities to hustle and create his own business through the marketing skill set that myself and the rest of the team injects. So it is actually possible.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I think seeing someone else do the things that you thought weren't possible or didn't think can be as big as they are is one of the best things that you can do. And if you get the opportunity to meet people like that, it's obviously amazing.
Proximity. Walk me through, we'll compare industries because we spoke off camera, high ticket item sales, lower ticket item sales. Yes. So is there a let's call it a trend. Is there I'll give you our trend. At one stage, Hilux, Buckies and Fortuners are extremely popular, and then they're just not popular.
Okay.
And that cycle is back where they're actually very popular at the moment. Is there a trend in your environment?
I would definitely say yes, there are trending products, but at the end of the day, good marketing will always beat the trend, if I can say it like that. So,
I agree, by the way.
Oh, you do agree?
100%.
I think with cars, it's a bit more like, how can I say? I think the community has a bit more of an influence, whereas with the marketing side of e-commerce, you have the bigger influence. You influence people to buy your products. I think the biggest mistake with that is people stay with the same marketing angle for too long, and eventually people get used to that marketing angle. So you
it's like ad fatigue.
Exactly, ad fatigue. So people get used to seeing the same videos over and over and over again, showing the same thing in the same product in the same way over and over and over again. You need to switch something up, show it from a different angle, show a different solution, and something like that.
If you're comfortable speaking, I'm going to make you uncomfortable, but if you'll tell me I'm not comfortable answering this, let's see where I can push you. If you're comfortable speaking about it, what's your, what has been over the years your most profitable products and why? Are you comfortable speaking about that?
At the end, like, I'll tell you why I won't say it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, there are a lot of people that will take the product that I say right now as inspiration, and they will try and find something by themselves. But there's also a lot of people that see how much money I make, how well I do for myself. They don't have the littlest bit of self-respect. They will simply just go and copy the product, and they'll become direct competition towards me.
I respect your answer.
So there's no reason for me to put myself at a disadvantage to try and help other people.
Respect your answer.
We'll never do that. At the end of the day, in my course is what I said. Like, I can teach you how to find products, how I find my products. But if I tell you what I'm selling, you're literally taking money out of my pocket if you become competition towards me. So why would I do that?
Can you give me a product that used to be...
I'll tell you what my first ever e-commerce product was. That I sold that I did 86,000 Rand in sales in a month and a half on that, the store that I closed. It was a crystal hair remover. Like, it's gibberish. It's like a... you can Google crystal hair remover, by the way. It's like... you Google it over there. Maybe you can show the people. It's like a thing like this, and then it has like a weird side to it, and then you throw it around on your arm, and then it takes the hair away.
Does it
actually works? Say again?
Does it pull?
Not at all. And it's weird. I don't know where the hair goes or how it works, but it actually takes the hair away. And it was such a weird product, but it was interesting, and it had a visually appealing side to it, which I could use for my TikTok videos, for my Instagram videos, for marketing purposes. So it pulled people's attention straight away, because what is this weird thing I'm scrubbing on myself, and how the hell does it remove my hair? And it actually worked.
And what was the profit margin on that specific product?
I sold them for $350 back in the day. I bought them for 17 Rand a pop.
17 Rand.
17 Rand.
My man.
Sold them for $350, yeah.
My man.
We're in the wrong business.
We're in the wrong business. and 17 Rand, that is bought in China, I suppose.
Yeah, landed, after everything. So what they do is I ordered high quantities. So,
what's high quantities?
So let's say 100 units, 200 units. This is not what I teach now. Now there's other methods to do so, but back then, there weren't the same opportunities as there are right now. Right now is the easiest time ever to start up e-commerce. There's so many platforms that you can use to your advantage. I'm not going to say too much about that, but that's all inside of my course. But now you can order 1 unit of a product, test whether a product is good or not, and then use some of your profits to buy bulk stock eventually, and obviously send everything out directly from South Africa and do everything that way. But what I used to do back then is I had to buy 100 units or so, and then I got better pricings from the suppliers, $17 a pop. With shipping, everything landed, I paid 17 Rand.
How long did it take the product to from the time that you order it?
So you have different courier services. You can choose air freight or by boat. Boat takes forever, like 2 months, and air freight is a bit faster. It's about a week and a half.
A week and a half?
Yeah.
And where do the products land? Gauteng, where
I'm not too sure where they land.
Okay, and
then they get sent directly to my house.
To your house, and then from there on, you ship it off with courier services
yes.
to the consumers.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And what's some of the most expensive products that you don't sell anymore? So 350 was initially that was a booming product.
I'm working with a guy right now, and it's crazy to me. Like, I couldn't fathom this, but he is selling products with about 25 to 35,000 Rand. His minimum price for a product is 25,000 Rand, upwards to 35,000 Rand, and people pay that on a website without ever seeing the business, without ever seeing the product in person, anything like that. It's crazy to me that people will pay 25 to 35,000 Rand just online like that.
And the person's got a strong brand, strong online presence.
Yes.
Reputable. How long have they been in business?
I think about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Not that long.
No. no.
Well, people buy $1.5 million worth of cars from me and never seen the car before.
Yeah, no, I get you. But that's all like, that's more so they're trusting you and they can
Yes.
come here, they can drive to Midmark Motors and they can see the car, they can give you shit or whatever. Like, there's no address. Like, they can't drive to the guy's house. If he decides he doesn't want to send them the product, there's not really anything they can do. They can take it up with the payment gateway. And yeah, it's the whole dispute thing. You have to make a big legal case out of it. And it's hard to get your money back that way. But
Very hard, yeah.
the fact that people trust and will pay 25 to 35,000 Rand just like that.
I sold a Raptor.
Crazy to me.
I sold a Raptor to someone about a month ago, and we did a whole conversion. Raptor was black, started off as metallic black, ended up as a matte.
I think I know this guy.
Probably, and he ordered online wheels for 100 grand.
Oh, yes.
And then he found me, says, Uncle B, have you heard of this company? I said, no. Why do you ask me? No, I paid for wheels, and I don't even know, like, do we know people there? He said, dude, did you already pay? He says, yeah, I paid already.
Yeah,
like, well,
crazy.
I wish you the best. and ended up, I think it was a week and a half later, because the vehicle came from KZN, so that was like 4 days. There was a delay. We went for the PPF, but everything like came together at the right time. The wheels arrived perfect, no issues,
Okay,
no
great.
100 grand rims. So he was like nervous, but after he paid. But I mean, the wheels eventually
You
came.
get that, with e-commerce as well. Like, you get a lot of customers, they'll pay, no problems, anything, and then
And then they get nervous.
Boom, 500 WhatsApps, like, hi, can I get an update on tracking? Hi, where's my product? Blah, 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 blah. Yo.
Who handles that for you? Do you have a team or
Yeah, I have an admin lady.
admin lady?
Yeah.
So one lady that handles
All of the admin for all of my different stores.
Okay.
Yeah. So she only handles the admin, for example, the different customer queries. Then I have a different person for different parts of the business.
So how many people work for you?
9 at the moment.
9 people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's news to me, because I didn't know that you've got a team that size.
Yeah.
What do the others do?
It depends. Everybody has their own tasks and fulfillment, whether it's fulfillment, ordering, going into checkers, buying the packages, the RMX bags, and putting the orders inside of the packets, scanning out the orders, support emails. Everybody has their own little purpose in everything.
How old are the people around you?
Young. All of them I know personally, like friends, family.
Okay, so you don't have a 45-year-old,
No.
all your age.
All my age, yeah. I try and help my high school friends that have ambition, that I really do trust. I have very, very nice people, very good people around me, and I try to give them opportunities as well.
Okay, brilliant. Very, very good. Okay, you ready for the next question?
Should I be ready?
Of course.
It's a scary one.
No, it's not a scary one. Not at all. Not at all. At 22, okay, your mom and dad were here. Your mom and dad were here about half an hour ago, looking
Yeah.
at what we were looking. Hopefully, there's going to be an announcement. Maybe not, but hopefully there will
Should be.
Should be. At the age of 22, with the amount of money that you make and all the stuff that you've achieved, what are you most proud of?
That's a good question. Let me think about that for a second. I would say it's not the money I've made to thus far. I think it's giving South Africa hope and inspiration. Before me, I don't want to be egotistical or whatever, but I don't really think there was somebody young that has had such a big influence on the youth of South Africa and given them hope again. And yeah, I think that's the thing I'm most proud about. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to die. What cars I owned, whatever I had, whatever amounts of money I had, isn't going to matter. Like, what people are going to care about is the legacy that I left behind. How many lives that I impact and influence, and that's the big thing for me.
It's a good answer. You know what I'm most proud of about you? The way your mom and dad look at you.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you were engaging, looking at the car, and mom and dad came, and while you were busy in the car, just the way they look at you, that warms my heart up. 6 love.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with my mom also so many times, and she keeps on telling me, like, I changed her entire world at 50 years old. She's able to see the world in a completely different way now.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, great
Awesome.
to me as well.
Your mom and dad are very proud of you. You've got a sibling as well. She's younger.
I've got an older sister as well.
Older sisters. I've met your younger sister. They came to fetch, her and your dad came to fetch number plates the other day.
Okay.
Yes. How old is your older sister?
She is 3 years older than me, so she is 25.
25. Also does e-com, or something else?
She's a very special person, let me say it like that,
Okay.
but very by the book. My dad is like that as well. My dad won't ever start up a business. The only place his money ever is in a 32-day notice account in his bank account. No crypto or no investment portfolio or anything like that. Like, he has his standard savings that they deduct from your salary, it goes straight in there, and then he has his bank account money. We'll never start a business, we'll never take a chance. He will tell me, like, no, he wants to invest into this stock, take this chance or whatever. He'll never, ever, ever in his entire life do it.
Mom is more a risk taker.
Yeah.
Mom is more a risk taker.
Yeah,
yes.
so my mom has an e-commerce store, for example.
Yes.
And then my older sister is a lot like my dad, same way. Can't handle stress at all. My dad is bad at stress, and my older sister is very bad at stress. Don't take chances, don't take any risks. They're extremely by the book, just straight line. Dad also wanted me to go to high school, university, just work 9 to 5. Like, he was never interested in the business part of things and stuff like that.
What's the hardest part of your business? The hardest part?
Sure. Trying to think right now. I would say everything that I don't like doing in the business, I outsource and get employees to do for me.
What don't you like?
Just customer support.
Customer support.
Yes, I hate customer support. Answering messages, especially when you're dealing with high amounts of orders, people asking like, when is this going to be here? Will this be here by this time? Just stupid questions. I get stupid questions on the e-commerce stores. So I have a WhatsApp button on every single one of my e-commerce stores. We can click WhatsApp and you can ask a question straight away from the website.
And it's not a bot that answers.
No, it's a real
human.
person.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll screenshot the product with the product's price and send a WhatsApp and ask me how much is the product.
Okay.
I can't deal with that. Like, I don't want to answer that.
Got you.
Yeah.
I got a WhatsApp this morning. I have to read this to you. I posted it on Facebook very early this morning. You have to see this. When it comes to like stuff that make me laugh, I'm going to read it to you. I'll also tell you how many views it's had. It's had 43,000 views, a screenshot, 43,000 views on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bra says, okay, sir, the thing is, I don't have a driver's license, but my brother do have it. He's got a driver's license, and we use the same surname.
Oh.
So I just answered him, no, man. So then I didn't post the rest of the conversation. He says, Uncle B, I'm just trying, you know what I mean? I'm just trying. Maybe it works. I said, it can't work. Your ID number's not the same.
Yeah.
He says, I know, but we look very similar. Same mom and dad. So customer support, when were you born? Okay.
2004.
2004 and August.
Yeah.
August. The person doing customer support, is that the only thing that they do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's important.
Yeah, I also kept it like that. That's why I say I have a certain person for each part of the business because they understand their role in the business.
Yes. For us, customer support, we've got a CRM. So if anything breaks, which it does, because cars are built and not born, then it automatically goes to CRM, but that's all they do.
Okay, very good.
The moment you're a salesman, you're A-type personality, you're competitive, you are not wired to do customer support.
No.
You can do it. If you force yourself, you will be able to do it, but
Yes.
you won't be fulfilled.
I did it myself in the beginning and
It's hard.
because I hated it.
When we built the depot, I sat there for 6 months. It was the most depressing time for me. And the person that runs the depot, Henry, which you've met him, your dad has met him, he is built for this. He comes in there like problems come. Let me eliminate one by one.
Okay.
So initially, obviously, you'll get a student to come in and they'll have to be customer support, they'll have to be sales, they'll have to be marketing, they'll have to do everything initially until they scale. At what point did you start appointing people to help you?
As soon as, so my first ever employee was my mom actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Who was the boss?
between me and my mom. No, I was the boss, but she gave me a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
So were you staying at home back then?
Yes.
So were you the boss during the day and then submissive at night, or were you the boss?
I was still the boss, but if my stock was late, if there was any issues or anything, yes, she would.
She'd rev you up.
Yeah. No, it was family. That's why I understand family and business sometimes can't work. Luckily, I have a very good relationship with my mother, but I can see how family and business can go very sideways very quickly.
The first employee at Mitmac was also my mom.
Oh, really?
We started
That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah. So we used to work together. Back then, we used to fax all documents to the banks and contracts when you're signing customers up. It used to be a fax. So she'd like man the fax machine and send a 57-page contract to the bank for payout.
Okay.
And then the thing would jam, and we didn't know you back then. Otherwise, we'd have proper machines. We used to have. I've bought. Do you remember the brand Brother?
Yeah.
I've bought probably 100 Brother machines because they last a few months, and then you just chuck it in the bin and you buy another one.
They're still out there.
Are they still out there? Are they better now? Not jamming. Much better. Okay. So I'm not throwing shade at Brother, but that's what me and my mom used to do every day.
Okay.
She would read me every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Okay.
And for I'm trying to add value to you, and obviously answer questions as many as possible, so that they don't pop up on the live. For the average person watching, come on your course. They start hustling. They start selling. At what income do you think are you ready for the first employee?
I don't think there's a set amount of income. I think it's when you see, okay, I'm making 50,000 Rand a month. I'm spending 4 hours a week on doing this. If I can spend this 4 hours a week focusing on making more money, would it be worth it for me to pay this person this amount of money? I think when you reach that point, then
Love
you
your
have
answer,
to
brother, because there isn't a monetary value.
Yeah, there isn't a certain amount of money. Because you have to ask yourself, is it worth me doing this for 10,000 Rand, or is it worth my sanity? Is it worth me doing this for 10,000 Rand, or can I pay someone else to do this for 10,000 Rand? Use 5 hours extra every single day that I can focus on making more marketing videos, making more money at the end of the day, and then paying off that 10,000 Rand and making more from that as well. So it's wherever you find that line.
Are you comfortable sharing a bit of insight into your marketing?
Yeah.
I'll push back and then you'll say, this is the line.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many pieces of content do you produce a day?
So obviously for e-commerce, it's a lot easier. You don't have to produce as much content because you're running paid ads the entire time. So you're guaranteed a set amount of views every single day because you're setting an ad budget. So if I set, let's say a 200 Rand ad budget, I'm guaranteed if 2,000 or 3,000 people see my video every single day. Whereas with organic, you obviously need to keep on creating content to get more and more views.
Because it falls off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless something hooks. And else, how many likes do I gotta get? Can we just block this person that keeps on spamming us? Let me just try and block him here. Sorry, buddy. There's people that are not.
Did my phone die? On Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Good.
Only on TikTok.
Huh?
Only on TikTok now.
Okay, how many people are watching on TikTok?
600.
Okay.
Is the other phone dead?
Yeah.
That's keys.
Well, how long ago did it die?
Died like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Okay, back to organic content. That's a constant flow of new content the whole time.
Yeah.
And the paid ads, how often do you change them up?
So there is also no set amount. It depends on your ad budget. Obviously, the higher your ad budget is, the more people will rewatch your ad over and over again because it's retargeting the same people that are likely to buy, that have went to your website, that have interacted with your website. So I would say at around 10,000 Rand spent on ads, your ad starts getting fatigued and people start getting the same video over and over again, and you need to refresh it with something
You need to
new.
refresh it.
But also, the more ads you are running, the more different types of videos they will see and the less ad fatigue will set in. So you have to find a balance for your own business. I try and produce as many ads as I possibly can. The more creatives you have, the better.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. We for a long time we were stuck at 2 pieces of content per day, organic, and then it went to 5, and then it went to 7. But you can't do it alone. That's where you need to scale up.
Yeah.
But you build the hustle muscle. In the beginning, 2 was like, 2 a day. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And now it's like, how do we get to 200 a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You post 28 videos a day, if I'm not mistaken.
Sometimes more.
Sure.
Sometimes more.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But for us, the biggest value I can give to the viewers watching is it's more documenting than actually sitting down and saying, what are we going to produce today? What ads are we going to shoot today?
I think people don't understand it as well. Like, people love watching the business and the behind the scenes of the business and the small stuff that you think everybody is used to or nobody cares about.
That's
is
the stuff
exactly what
everyone
they
wants
like.
to see.
The drama in the business, how you disagree with Mossy on this thing. Like, people love that. That's
very soon. I'm hoping in the next month, I would like our business to be 100% live all the time.
okay. That would be interesting.
We've set up, I'll show you, we've set up very cool cameras that can zoom. You've got a little remote
Okay.
that can zoom, directional mics in the office where I sit. I just need to, including myself, train myself and my colleagues to use bad words
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Not
Yeah.
use bad words.
very few times. They'll never not use bad words.
You can get yourself into a bunch of shit very quickly.
Yeah. Me and Moss, we speak differently to each other. But we'll improve. And once I feel that in my heart, okay, a PG-16 show we can run, then we'll run it. So content is king, and documenting rather than sitting down and planning what are we going to shoot. Just go for it and do the reps.
I've had that discussion with Ben also a million times. I've tried to use scripts for videos and stuff like that. I can't. Like,
We had a discussion
Yo,
with
it's bad.
Who was at my office today? Els, who are we chatting to? Oh, Clint Weston was in our office today. He won Samola Hill Climb.
okay.
I found you while he was there, and he did a lot of TV shows, car reviews, TV shows, and he said to me, Bobs, when I see a teleprompter, I like blank out and
Yeah,
freeze.
can't.
It's very hard. I think it comes from a different era. A teleprompter reading a script is 10 years ago's strategy. Today, natural,
You're 100% better.
100%. Okay, what is the most common asked question that you get so that we can answer it for the viewers?
Can you buy me an iPhone? And the answer is no.
Can you buy me an iPhone? Okay, so can you buy me? What's the second most common question that you get asked?
Actual value. Let me think. It's stupid stuff like how fast can I make how much money with e-commerce? When that should never be a question in the first place. It's how do I become as good as e-commerce as humanly possible, and then you'll make the money because of a result of a good business. So yeah, it's stupid small little questions like that. I've answered them all in different videos, different lives, everything.
Similar. When I get a salesperson, especially that has experience, come in for an interview, if they ask me, what is my company car? I did get better of late. In the past, what is my company car? Without saying anything, HR's there, one of the sales managers is there, I just take my phone and I leave. And then everyone's confused. The guy's like, did Bob's go to the bathroom? And then I don't come back.
Oh, yeah.
And then eventually they tell him, no, Bob's is not coming back. So if a salesperson asks me, what company car am I getting? Just walk away.
Yeah.
Because that's already looking for the value before bringing value.
Exactly. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Like, what can I extract from you with minimal effort? Same as how quickly can I make 50 grand? But I also don't want to watch more than 10% of the course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes. And then I do student lives every single Sunday, and then it's the same stuff over and over and over again. It's quite literally all answered in the first 3 modules of the course. But
student
people
lives,
are so
meaning
lazy.
people that have purchased your course, and that's a
mentorship.
private live.
Yeah, so if they purchase the course and mentorship, every single Sunday I go live and I answer all of the questions that they
On a
ask throughout the
private
week.
live or on
a private live.
On a private live.
Yes.
So it's a invite, and there's the people that have paid for your
Yes.
course. Got you. And you do a lot of lives that are open to the public,
Yeah, just free value. Yeah.
free value. How many times a week?
I used to do it quite a lot because I always reminded myself when I didn't want to do it that when I started up my businesses, it would have been 10 times easier. It would have helped me a lot more if I could just hop onto someone's live and ask them a question while I'm busy with this stuff. And it would have saved me so many headaches and so much time and effort. And I constantly try and remind myself of that and just give away free advice to random people. I've stopped doing it as much as I usually did and started just to also enjoy my life a bit because I've been working like quite a lot on growing my businesses and doing well for myself. And I'm kind of at a position right now where I want to enjoy it as well and not spend all of my time simply on e-commerce. It was consuming me in a sense as well. I didn't really have balance in my life for a long part of my life.
What's the thing that you enjoy the most in your business? Like, if you could do that for free and not get paid, you'd still do it. What's that part?
I love giving people advice, like just free, I love talking about marketing. I love e-commerce. Like, I love the entire business model. I love sales. I like talking about it, thinking of different business ideas, like brainstorming everything. I love every single part about the business.
Okay, except admin.
Yeah, no, don't give me admin. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I love making money, speaking about how to make money, speaking about different ways of making money, hearing different people's opinions about money. Like, I have a very big interest in how it's done, how different people do it. Doesn't matter what industry, what it is. It just always intrigues me.
Who do you look up to?
I would definitely say my dad, in a sense, because when I grew up, I used to never see my dad. He woke up at probably 4 or 5 in the mornings, went all the way to Sandton, so about an hour and a half drive from where we used to live, came home very late at night, never saw him. And he did that every single morning for a very long time so that we could stay closer to our family, to stay closer to my grandpa and grandma. Did that for my mom so she could be close to her mother and her dad. Traveled to an hour and a half to work. We could have moved closer, but he sacrificed his own happiness and his own time and his own money, everything, traveling there and whatnot, to accommodate for the family. And he's the most selfless person I've ever met in my entire life. Like, he'll do anything for his kids, for the people he loves. You know?
Love your answer.
Yeah.
And I feel that. I've got the same thought, exactly the same.
I don't have a role model, anything in regards to money, like a successful person with how much money they have. I don't think money is that much. Money is obviously very important, but money isn't what drives me, or money isn't the main priority in my life, or the main thing I look at it when I look at people or anything like that. It's the person that they actually are, like my dad. So that's what's inspiring to me. Like, when I look at a role model, that's what I look for.
Character.
Yeah, character, not money.
Crosson, as a approach, you reach out with the products they want to sell via e-com. How can a business approach you or reach out with products? Just go on his Instagram. It's a nice question. How do they reach out to you with products that they have that you can sell? So
that I can sell?
Yes.
I get 10,000 business ideas a day. My DMs are flooded with people. We need to talk. I have this insane business idea for you. I don't have time.
Okay. At what age can someone do e-com?
Any age, you just need a valid ID. So to register with a payment gateway, to receive money from a customer, you need an ID because you need to register with Yoko or PayFast or any of these payment gateways, and they require a valid ID.
So a 16-year-old
yeah,
boy that has the ambition and the hustle muscle can literally register and start making money.
Yeah, you can do it younger as well if you do it through a parent, legal guardian.
Okay, so there's a component where they have to sign off something to register a payment gateway.
Yeah.
Okay, how long does it take to register a payment gateway?
Fast, you can get it within 3 to 5 days.
Within 3 to 5 working days?
Yeah, it used to be a lot quicker. Yoko used to take you on basically immediately a day. Could register, type in all of your details, scan your ID card. Tomorrow you have a Yoko account, you can receive payments. Used to be very quick, and then too many people started using Yoko after I started with all of my stuff, which is a very cool thing to me. And they stopped online sales for a bit now. I think they are increasing the capacity that they can take, because it's obviously high risk for them as well, because it's all of the money going through them. So they need to take some kind of accountability for that as well.
So 3 to 5 days. It's still quick.
Still quick, yeah.
It's still very, very quick.
Yeah, there's a bunch of payment gateways. There's PayFast, Yoko, Stitch. I think BobGo is also one. There's so many different payment gateways out there that you can use.
Isn't
Peach Payments.
Our rep from Google got poached by Stitch? Do you remember we had the conversation? Is Stitch a local company? Or
I think so, yeah.
Is it a
then you know it, then?
I'm not sure. I know Yoko and PayFast.
Yoko is local.
Yeah.
PayFast also local.
I think so, because he like just became our Google rep, and then started building a relationship, and then he came with another dude, and he said, "This is your new guy." I'm like, what about my old guy? So he said, "No, I'm shifting and I'm moving to Ireland." Okay. I think it is, but never mind. Paygates listed in the course. Are all the payment gateways listed in the course?
Yeah.
All of them are listed. How much money do you need to start e-com?
I always recommend a bit more than I started with, 1,000 to 2,000 rand. So you have some room.
That little.
Say again?
That little.
I started with $600, my first business.
With $600.
600 rand, yeah. Yeah, you quite literally, all you need to do is order your first product so that you have the physical product so you can take marketing videos for it, and then you need some money for ads. If you create good ads and start running it, within your first 150 Rand ad spend, you can make sales. Then from the profits that you make from those sales, you keep on running the ads, you keep on scaling the business.
And for those people that don't know, how long does it take from the customer pushing pay through the payment gateway for that money to hit your account?
It's Yoco, you can do instant withdrawals. That's why I always taught Yoco as well. Pay fast, it's 24 hours. So
24 hours.
yeah, Yoco, if you register Yoco accounts instantly.
You can instantly withdraw that money, take that money, buy more stock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise you wait a day.
You wait a day, yeah,
Yeah.
and you can go. What is the one intricate part that people always miss that you can help them with? Meaning, is it planning ahead? Is it running out of stock? Is it in one? I'll give you an example. The one intricate part in our industry is people price with this instead of this. So when new dealers come up, they'll buy a car to sell because they always wanted that car, and they think it's worth that much because it's worth that much to them, and then the market says otherwise.
Okay, I have a very good answer to that question as well, or this is what I see the most. Selling products that you don't understand or don't know. So I think beauty products sell well, so I'm going to start selling beauty products. I'm a man, I know nothing about beauty products. I can't tell you a single thing about makeup or why women buy different types of makeup or anything like that. So I always say sell what you're passionate about, because if you're passionate about something, you know everything about that thing. You're good at selling cars because you understand everything about cars. But if I were to give you different types of makeup products, you wouldn't know how to market it. You wouldn't know why someone buys it. You wouldn't know the different marketing angles behind it. You wouldn't know what the different pain points of the customer are or how to convince them in any way, shape, or form. So you need to understand what you are doing. So that's why I always say, if you're interested in fishing, then sell fishing stuff. If you're interested in beauty and you are a woman, sell beauty stuff. Or even if you are straight, not straight. Yeah, whatever you are truly passionate about or interested in, sell that, because you're going to be good at marketing that. You're going to understand why people would buy that certain product from you, and the better you can market to them, the easier it is to sell to them.
So having 1,000 or 2,000 Rand is enough money for you to start a store,
yeah.
and let's freaking go, take over the world.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What's your next big goal to hit?
So I have a few big goals. I really want to do 5 million a month profit. I've not done that before. Projecting that for Black Friday.
Projecting it for Black Friday. When is Black Friday?
25th of November.
November. So that's in 2 months.
Yeah. Do you ever do stuff for Black Friday?
We used to.
Do you know what Black Friday actually is?
Tell me.
Black Friday was created by businesses. They call it Black Friday because it takes you from the red to the green. So that's when businesses become profitable. So it's quite literally a made-up day by businesses to make them profitable, to make them more money. So it's always on the 25th of every single month. Doesn't matter whether it's on a Friday or not. Black Friday is always on the 25th. What is also on the 25th? Payday for 99% of people.
Yes.
It's also your best day in e-commerce. Like, you make the most money on payday because that's when people have money to buy random stuff. So Black Friday was created with the sole intent of boosting your sales, making more money, making more profits. So people just simply psychologically spend more money during that month because they saved up for Black Friday. Everybody's spending money. Everybody thinks that they're creating a massive deal, so they buy a lot more.
A little bit different because it's a high ticket item, and the way that we mark our cars is very analytical.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have the profit margin 70 to 350 Rand. I wish we did, but we don't. So for us, Black Friday will be something like we can bump you up from a 1 year to a 2 year warranty because our profit margins are so tiny.
We can make a deal right now. I think if you give 5 grand off every single one of your cars, just shave 5 grand off of your profit margin for Black Friday and say every single one of our cars is 5 grand off this month only for Black Friday, or this week only for Black Friday.
I'll accept the challenge. I've done that before.
I think you'll do an insane amount of sales. I think you'll do a lot more, a lot better.
I'll accept the challenge and I'll do it. No problem. I'll do it. But a 5 grand discount on a 489,000 Rand car is not that much.
It's still 5 grand extra in that guy's bank account at the end of the day. It's easier to save money than it is to make money.
There's the difference between low ticket sales and high ticket. Okay. The sales cycle is longer.
true as well. Like people need more money to save up, or more time to save up more money.
Not only that. So check this out. I like the diamond thing that cuts the hair on your hand. So I check an ad. It's a cool ad. I'm like, that's cool. $350 is nothing. Maybe it doesn't work. I've lost $350. Whatever. Click, pay, purchase done. Yoko, money is debited into your account. With us, you'll have a lady and a gentleman walk in or give us a call, fill out a form, lead comes through, tell me about the warranty, the service history, accident history, previous ownership history, all that other stuff. Okay, cool, we like it, we have a trade-in. So this person's in Vanderbijl Park. I said, great, here's what we need from your trade-in. Then they'll send me license disc, then we'll do a deep dive DNA test. Was the car ever written off? How many owners has it had? Insurance claims, etc. Then I'll give you an analytical, based on lots of data, AI, big time AI, predictive analytical price based on what the car is worth today.
Yeah.
Okay. In the past, it used to be a book, trade and retail.
BMW still uses that, BMW Montana. They gave me shit offer on my 328i when I wanted to sell it. They gave me Bookie. Like, well, bro, what's Bookie?
Okay, so I hope they use it for another 20 years because we'll keep kicking their ass for another 20 years. So we will give you what the car is worth today. So then I'll present you, just comparing sales cycles, then I'll present you with an offer. So your car is worth between 280 and 290. Okay, that sounds fair because then we'll calculate an installment. Deal's not done. Okay, then we'll do the app. The application process to fill it out on the website is, call it 8 minutes. Then I need your figure docs. I need your bank statements. I need your ID, proof of address, payslip. Okay, then we submit. The actual submission is anything between 17 and 21 minutes, someone capturing, okay, per app. I think we did 85 apps today, 85, 86, whatever the number is. Then the system spits out an answer. This is approved. Now we start deal making. Do you want 84 months? Do you want 96 months? Do you want 72 months with residual? Do you want 84 months with residual? So that deal making process gets done. We give you a estimate installment. Deal still not done. Then we send the buyer to Vanderbijl Park to go and check out the vehicle. Touch wood, the car is as presented from the consumer side, and then the customer will sign the deal. So we can do a deal in one day if the trade-in is accessible within, let's say, 2-3 hours drive, okay? Versus see the product, click. That's the difference in our industry, what I've seen on a Black Friday special with a $5,000.
I think, like you're gonna, okay, so.
I'm not fighting you, I accept your challenge.
I'm giving you my perspective on
Sure.
this now. So you simply saying that you're giving $5,000 off on every single one of your cars is gonna get you so many more people that apply and think about selling their car in the first place now, that it might even override that. I still think you're gonna make more money with the simple fact that people think they're getting a better deal and you're gonna get a lot more applicants, you're gonna get a lot more interest.
From your mouth to God's ears, my brother. That's what we do the 25th. Yes.
Maybe ask people on the live to comment if they will buy a car if it's $5,000 off.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Can you get approved same day? 40 minutes. If I send you the link and you fill it out quickly, it takes 8 minutes. Send me all the docs, 45 minutes. We'll get you approved. What do you guys think? Would you buy a car if it's $5,000 cheaper? People on the live. How much do you make selling the course? Enough. Can I answer him?
Yeah, you can.
Enough.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant. I think, I actually get this question quite a lot, and I get a lot of hate for this, which is really stupid. So you need to decide. Either I'm extremely good at selling my course, I make a shit ton of money from selling my course, and I don't have e-commerce shops because that's the one view. But then you have to admit to the fact that I'm extremely good at selling my course, and me selling my course is a form of e-commerce. And if I'm extremely good at that, and I make a lot of money from doing that, then what I'm teaching you is good as well. So you do decide. Either I'm very good at that and I am still good at e-commerce, or I'm good at running e-commerce stores and that's how I make my money. But you can't say the one or the other. I get so much backlash, but at the end of the day, it's so stupid.
Check this out, Sam. Where's that book, Els?
Which one?
Els, the masterclass book. Where's the book? Where?
Als je die kast opmaakt, sorry man.
Okay, no problem. So we create. I look at the industry, and it's also. I'm going to give you some advice because you're young. Uncle Bobby is going to teach you something. Be careful who you have in your ear.
Yeah.
Very important. If you have someone in your ear that constantly says things are bad, things are not good, the economy, the government, the politicians, blah, 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 eventually you start buying into that mindset.
100%.
So I fell for that for a minute. Dealers reaching out, Bobs, how are you doing? I said, we're doing well. Are you guys hitting targets? Yes. Are you guys growing? Yes, we are. Everything's bad, all this other stuff. How are you marketing? Have you got your name out there? What happens when a customer is unhappy? Tell me about your process. If you have to lose money on a car, are you prepared to take a knock on a car? No, we don't wake up in the morning to take knocks. I said, okay, there's your first answer. So then eventually I say, okay, check this out. We do this next. There it is. Thank you, Als. There it is. So we create this for dealers. Okay. And I say to the industry, okay, there's 4 components in this course here, right here. 4 components that made us successful. I'm not going to give you this information for free. Firstly, because you're not going to use it. If you get something free, you'll never use it.
People don't understand that as well.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
So I've spent more money on mentorship programs than what your M2 costs that you bought from me.
Okay.
A lot more.
Sure.
Like 2 M2s on mentorship program. I flew out to Fort Lauderdale. I've sat with Patrick Bet-David in the studio. I've been to his house for 3 days. So I've spent a lot of money investing in my brain. And I say to the guys, okay, 50K, you spend a day with me. Okay, it's not an online event. It's one-on-one like this. I want 22 dealers, so 22 seats to be filled, and I'll do the 4 chapters, exactly how we do everything. Okay, initial take-up was amazing. Second one, amazing. Then Dealer of the Year came up. So 3 of the dealers that attended our course, okay, 3 of the dealers actually challenged me for Dealer of the Year.
Amazing, yeah.
But that's the 3rd silo, right? The one actually almost beat us. And she was power. It was a female. The best student I've ever had. Ever. Like constantly asked invasive questions. I'm like, Joe, that's below the belt, but I'll give it to you. Then the next invasive, that's below the belt. Like the questions you didn't want to answer. I know you answer in private, but it's not worth answering here. So I answered it in private, but not in public. Almost beat me. Then at a stage, the dealer group says, Uncle B, you're helping all these other people. We can't afford the 50,000 Rand course. Can you do it for free? For a millisecond, I said yes. And then I said no. I sat at that desk and I started giving the value. And then you see all the hate.
Oh, 100%.
All the hate. Then
100%.
I said, I apologize for, sharing what works for us, and understand that you don't want to come to work at this time and leave at this time and do these 17 things before midday and drive your salespeople and actually be happy for them. I apologize, and I stopped. I stopped immediately. How do you handle hate online?
Before that, the other thing I just want to mention as well is like, regardless how much money I have, regardless how much money I make, don't look at me in any way, shape or form. Just look at how well my students are doing. The student results speak completely for themselves. Like, I don't like what I make or what I have is completely irrelevant towards how much money my students make.
There we go. Michael Andrews. This is a question that, or a comment. 4,000 Rand course, sell it to 2,000 people, easy 8 million model.
Then do it.
Yeah. Why don't you do it? It sounds easy. It literally sounds very easy.
If you can provide value, then why not? Do it.
If you can provide value for 2,000 people, then Michael, here's my advice. Michael Andrews, jump off the live, sell a 4,000 Rand course to 2,000 people.
Yeah, if you can convince 2,000 people to give you 4,000 Rand, then you deserve it, my brother. Go for it.
Good. I like your answer. Let's see what else people are saying. The hate part, how do you handle hate?
You have to take it from who it's coming. Every single time I've went on to, like if you go into Michael Andrews right now, whoever that guy's name was, if you go into any one of their profiles, you'll always see they're doing worse than you. There's no person that has done more than me or has been more successful than me that has ever given me the least bit of shit. Never in my entire life have I received hate from somebody doing better than me. It's always somebody below you.
Our friend off camera is smiling. He's having a jaw. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. At one stage, I was very amped because I lost 32 kilos in 3 months. 32 kilos of weight. So I was like, I was living, breathing fitness. So what I like to do on story every morning, because people are like, hey, what do you eat? How did you do it? I'm like, this is what I, like, give them my diet. This is what I eat. This is how I train. And then I'll put my phone on the wall with a water bottle to hold it up, and I do burpees. Gel style
I've
burpees.
seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Gel style burpees.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. And then the fattest oak will say, no, your posture or the way your arms are positioned,
always.
he will give me shit. I'm like, uncle, like appreciate it, but maybe you should take your own advice.
Always.
And then the hate comes. Ah!
Yeah.
So for me, like love on the internet and hate on the internet, same emotion.
Also,
Same emotion.
if you've got nobody hating you, you don't stand for anything, and then you have no integrity. Like, you have to stand for something. You can't make everybody happy at the end of the day.
Do you punch back sometimes?
To some of the hate?
Yeah.
Here and there, I don't really.
I like punching back.
Some of it I will, but not too much. At the end of the day, like, I also don't want to come across as arrogant or cocky or any of that. And the moment you give a hater shit back, you are the most cocky person on this earth.
Sometimes they take my phone away. Sorry?
Let's say the difference between a 41-year-old and a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. They sometimes take my phone away. We posted a car that's going on auction tomorrow night. By the way, tomorrow's auction is going to be 20 cars. 20 cars we're going to sell on a live.
Crazy.
20 cars.
Oh, that's crazy.
And this is a cheapy Merc starting at 20,000. So this arrogant guy says, I'll give you 1,000 rand. So it was late night. Nobody could block or like edit my comments. So I said, bro, stop pretending you have 1,000 rand. Like, don't lie to us. You don't have 1,000 rand in your. You must check the people tore him apart. Like 19 replies. I don't know how many likes on my comment, but I think good criticism is awesome if it's constructive.
Yeah, 100%.
But here's the part. How does someone give constructive criticism when they haven't constructed anything?
That's very, very true. Yeah. So take it from where it's coming. At the end of the day.
So if someone says, you know, I disagree with this part and here's why, from my own experience, they're like, bro, thank you. That's a leak that I didn't know I had. I will improve, appreciate you. But someone commenting 4,000 rand by 2,000 purchases, easy 8 million rand. It's not that easy, brother.
It's why hasn't everybody done it?
Yeah,
I always get that as well with AI. It's like people are like, I can just use AI to do it. Then do it. Like, why haven't you done it yet? Let AI build everything for you. Go make 20 million rand with AI.
Go make 200 million.
Yeah, go do it.
You've earned it, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to say, it's easy to speak, it's easy to yappa, but it's not as easy to do.
Not. How about that old toppy that copied your videos, Uncle B, Les Brannersworm? Yeah, thanks for the comment. Everyone sent me, even you sent me that video last night. Sorry?
I think he's a good guy.
Yeah, very good.
I think at least he wants to be like Mr. B.
Hey.
Right? Uncle B is basically growing, eh? It's a brand.
I'm trying, sir. It's mostly Elsie, rim scratcher. They just want to see how many rims she scratched. When you see someone directly copying you, how does that make you feel?
You see, I have a very big view on this. I feel like God sees what every single person does, and I think God rewards originality. I'll always stand by that. Like, why would God take away from me to benefit someone else if he sees I put in the time and effort to actually do it the proper way, and this guy's simply taking whatever he can from this guy, from this guy, from this guy to try and get the benefit?
Okay, follow-up question on that. Have you seen someone copy your style and then continuously do it over a long period of time and become successful at trying to be you?
No, because they can't be me.
That's it.
100%. And that's Gregorian ties in with what I said as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you want to ask me?
Do you know why I bought the Supra from you?
Tell me.
Because when I bought the Supra from you, I could have bought a Supra from Toyota Garage, less mileage, and for cheaper.
Because I helped you make enough money to buy an M2, a Supra, and more cars.
No, I bought it from you because when I walked in here, you came up to me and you helped me personally. When I walk into any other car garage, I can't tell you how many car garages I've walked out of. Because
So I've added no value to you. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm telling you why I bought the car.
Okay.
It's because
I came to you.
because
What
I
if I was
respect
in the
you.
toilet?
Then it would have, no, if your salespeople were the same, like if they also actually helped me, it would have been different as well. Okay. So you can ask Ben, were you with me at BMW East Rand? So I was when I bought my M5. I went in there. I told him, no, I want to view the BMW M5. I want to drive it, everything. Guy told me no. He told me, no, you must give 25,000 deposit, holding deposit, to go and test drive the car. Could see he didn't want to help me. Could see he didn't think I have the money for the car, any of that.
You must give how much?
25,000 holding deposit so that I can test drive the car.
Heba.
How do you do that to me? Wonderful.
Audi Wonderboom did that to you. 25,000 rand deposit.
100,000 rand on RS6.
100K.
I put 100,000 rand down. Came in with a torn T-shirt and whatever itself. Me on a Saturday morning. I found the car itself in the McCarthy group. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble here.
Listen, this is, I talk cuck on the internet all day long. No worry.
100K down, the guy took my money. I told him I'll swipe now itself. I'm looking for RS6 plain. I wanted an Ado Grey, RS6, no questions asked. Found the car itself in the West Rand, under the McCarthy Group. McCarthy Group does not sell to McCarthy Group. So branch to branch doesn't
Yeah,
sell.
politics, yeah.
So anyway, long story short, he put 100K on the car itself. The McCarthy Group, West Rand doesn't want to sell Wonderboom the car. So I had to settle on a car. I already put money down. I put a deposit down. Told me what? Like, I had to settle for a car like 3,000 kilometers and more, which the DP was driving, which is the worst DP you would ever get. His name is Paul. I don't want to share the name.
Shout out, Paulie.
DP Paul.
Shout out to Paul.
So, no, the worst car. And Bobby bought a Maroc from him. I bought 2 caddies from them. I bought Rangers from them. I bought the RS6 from them.
You only bought an Amarok from me.
Well, you know
Fudge.
what? You only asked for one.
Okay.
But anyway, no.
That's a good point.
Well, anyway, so more's coming, Bobby. You got my fleet. You know that. I'm waiting for my trucks. So hopefully you can sell me some trucks. But anyhow,
People are saying, shit, Paul. Paul's in cuck tomorrow.
Well, listen, as I said, his attitude was absolutely pathetic. The way I structured the deal on the car itself, they didn't listen to me. When I walk in, and one thing I admire about you, as young as you are, you walk in knowing what you want. No salesperson can sell me a product, because if it is, I'm going to tell them it's utter bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I understand what's the maximum I can get out of it, where's the minimum I get out of it, but I always look for value. But the long and the short itself, as I said, paid 100K, didn't get the car which I wanted. I had to settle for a white RS6.
You didn't get the color you wanted because of internal politics.
Well, can you believe that the McCarthy Group does not sell to the McCarthy Group? Then why call it the McCarthy Group?
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I found the car online. The guy looked at it and says, no, pay the deposit today. You'll get it done. Monday, we'll arrange it. And listen, when I come in for a car, okay, fine, Uncle Bobby, PG. It was a bit long on the Amarok because normally I'm impatient. I want things done.
Sorry, sir. Who took long, me or you?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Chops. No, it was us.
Okay,
listen,
okay.
It wasn't the principle of I needed it then and there. I know you pushed. I can see that you get your content. I mean, 90% of why people buy your cars, you sell value, you sell price, you sell service. Look at the lady. I don't know if I can say a name. The one that bought the X1 from you, the BMW.
Say her name. Deirdre's been on the show.
Is it?
Yeah. So she was the previous. So this is a cool story. She was the previous marketing manager of Nando's.
I think
When Nando's ads were actually freaking kick-ass. That's Deirdre. Then she worked as the marketing manager for Walt Disney.
Yeah, you told me a story, yeah.
And then she worked for directly for Johan Rupert. She was the MD for Jacaranda. So I like researched this chick online. I'm like, this is a powerhouse. So I reach out through one of the DJs and that we interviewed. I don't want to say his name because me and him are not friendly anymore, so I don't want to give him shine. But anyway, he was here on the show, and I ask him, how do I contact Deirdre? So he says, Deirdre is like the nicest person ever. Here's her number. I'm like, really? He says, yeah. So I call her. I'm like, listen, this is who I am. Our channel had like 3,000 subscribers. Like nobody, like no one ever knew who we were. I'm like, ma'am, I'm not going to help you in any way, but you will help me a lot if I can like get 90 minutes of your time. So she says, this and this person was on. He said he had fun. It was very professional. When can I come? So she comes in. We do the interview. Anyway, fast forward, many, many years later, I sell her a car. And obviously she's a woman, so like rim repairs is standard. Like every couple of weeks, she clops a pothole, scratches a rim, and Henry and them fix it. So we've got a one-on-one engagement with your team, and we're chatting like, who do you know there? So I pick up the phone, check this out, to try and get him a customer. So I'm like, DK, what's up? How are you? He says, before you start to ask me whatever it is that you want to ask me, I've hit another pothole. I said, it's the last time I'm fixing your rims. You're buying a bigger car from me. She says, yes. X1, so we do the deal, and then I make the introduction, and they're going to take over the world together. But on the point that I wanted to raise is that lady will never ever be in a room where someone wants a car and she's in big rooms with big people and she doesn't mention our name. It's because I take care of her no matter what.
So service is key.
Yeah.
I want to tell you the Mini I bought for my daughter. Same name. I don't know if I told you the story. I walked into Mini, stuck my head into a brand new Mini.
Yeah.
The alarm goes off. Not one person gets up to serve me.
Not even to switch off the alarm.
No. Walked in, walked out, jumped in the car. Drove about, 35 k's to Butchering. Looked at the Mini itself and we buy cars, which is not the best place to buy cars sometimes, but anyway, not saying that. So
look different. People are saying we must give you more coke. You look thirsty. Are you okay?
Oh no, I just like fiddling with stuff.
Okay, he's okay. Thanks, bro. Thanks for asking.
So sorry, long story short, I bought a Mini from them, F66, which new one. Come back. This Mini place knows me very well because of all my other cars. They did the presentation for my car free of charge, and they give me free stuff. Because I went up and I said, I can't understand how I can get service. So, Bobby, there's a deal. We need to teach more people to stand up and look for service. For example, a garage. You should ask the guy, or the guy should ask you to wash your windscreen. He shouldn't just wash your windscreen. I mean, we got these things where people think they can wash your windscreen all over around the car itself and they're doing you a favor. They're not. People should basically give service. They should ask, sir, can I help you to wash your windscreen? Can I check your tires? It's not happening. People got this whole new concept about service.
Can I tell you why it's not happening? We train in the same gym.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Midland Main. It's not a cheap gym. It's collections. It's a lot of money a month. And the staff behind the counter where you can order shake or a meal, whatever, I notice this woman is extremely negative. Extremely negative. You need to listen, Ben. Did she reach out to you? No. Okay. I'm not setting you up with a date. Don't worry. Don't worry. Not setting you up with a negative girl on a date. So I look at this woman. It's like at the most high market, high value gym in the country, and like she's got this negative body language. So I said, sister, what's wrong? No, I'm fine. I said to her, you're not fine. Your body language projects that there's a problem. Like, can I help you with something? He says, no, the money is not enough. I said, where you currently work? He said, yes. I said, okay. Are you comfortable me asking you a few questions? She says, yes, no problem. I said, okay. From what time to what time do you work? Then she says, no, we work rotation shifts, so it will be like, I think that place opens at 4 a.m., so at like 4:30 to, then we work until 2. I said, okay. What do you do from 2 until 5? I go home. I said, okay. What do you do at home? I rest. I said, okay. There's a blonde guy with big legs that will teach you, if you're willing to invest in yourself, how to do marketing. Would you be prepared to pay him for the course and he'll teach you how to do marketing? How much is it? I said, speak to him. Blonde guy, big legs, is here every day. His name is Ben. Do you buy stuff from that place? Yeah, from the coffee shop there. You don't buy a nutter. You must buy a nutter. It's the best, brother. Okay, that's why he's lean and mean, because he doesn't eat and drink shit like me and you. But people are negative because they've accepted, like, this is my life for the rest of my life and there's nothing I can do.
You made a video about it as well. It's the saddest thing you can do is just accept
so
where you
bad,
are right
man.
now, and that's it. Like, there's nothing more for me. No, that's
It's
the
so bad,
saddest thing ever.
Our highest earner in the company, who earns more than me every month. Yes?
On paper or in real life?
No, on paper.
Okay.
On paper, who earns more than me, used to pump fuel.
Yo.
Used to pump fuel at BP.
Who is that?
Eds.
With the M4.
Yeah, he's got an M4, he's got LV shoes on, or Gucci's, depending on the mood.
You think he's a nice guy as well, eh?
Super cool guy.
Yeah. He helped me when I went to Atteridgeville.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys gave away pizzas,
Yes,
a whole
yes.
bucket full of pizza.
Yes.
But you won't phone me. There's free pizza. You see how you are.
Uncle Bob's, you can buy your own pizza. You got money.
You got your own pizza shop.
Yeah.
But then something one day clicked and said, I don't need to do this for the rest of my life. There's stuff that people always like, how do you create this? Then I say, write this down, it's important. Then they got a pen. G-O-O-L, Google.
Oh, yeah. Or ChatGPT.
Today, chat Google. What do you mean Google? Like with anything, even if I have an accounting problem, I'll Google, how do I view this accounting problem? Pops up 3 good YouTube videos. 15 minutes later, I know how to solve the problem. But it's the effort, it's the willingness to accept that I don't know, but there's people that do that can teach me.
100%. Yeah, and people don't want to ask for help. They're so entitled. Like, so they feel embarrassed to ask someone else for help when it comes to knowledge. But asking someone else for money is a lot easier.
Oh, very easy. Can I have an iPhone?
Yeah, very
Foot
easy.
sack. That's my answer.
Yeah.
What else do you want to ask me?
Let me think what good questions I have.
This
for
is
you.
live. Matty, this is actually live, my brother. This is not AI. We've got the real Jaden. The real Jaden. Crosson.
What's your end goal, Uncle Bobs? You obviously have more than enough money. I actually have the same question for you as well, both of you guys. Like, you obviously don't need to work anymore if you don't want to. And you have more than enough money to be fine for the rest of your life. Like, what are you working towards still? Like, what is your...
I want to create a lot of millionaires around me. That gives me the best joy. Like seeing, I'll give you, like Ed's is an example. We've got Spoonie, seeing him going from, Chevy Spark to purchasing a Ranger to, like recently, like a month or 2 ago, purchasing a 340 and seeing Divan hung out a long time at tier 2. Like it took a minute, but when he came to tier 3, when he started hanging out with us, he like I think month 2, he just smashed his previous salary, but smashed it. I'm like, well, freaking done. He went from an X1 to a very, very nice X3 M Sport. Obviously, he's older. He's older than me as well, so more family, more SUV.
Yeah.
He's not a youngster that wants to chase around with a sports car. So that for me is like it gives me the most joy.
Okay.
I love seeing people around me become financially independent.
I get that.
And my biggest compliment ever is when a salesperson comes in and says, you know what, Uncle B, this customer actually said to me, I need to speak to my wife. Because we do a lot of objection handling training. Then I said, was it like 3 minutes or 4 minutes later that he bought? He's like 3.5 minutes. Signed him up.
That's
like,
really
okay,
cool.
my man. I don't know what your answer is to that.
Yeah, I also want to ask you the
So
same
my
question.
answer is, I think similar, Bob. But I don't run after money. I think good relationships and networking give you key. I think growth. I'm I mean, our small chats. I'm sincere. But the biggest thing is that to see people grow and, I mean, what you're right. What more can you have? I mean, how many cars can you drive?
Exactly. Yeah.
But the biggest thing is that what you miss. What's the worst thing you ever do when you drive your M4?
What?
You look at another one on the road itself and admire that one, but you don't realize you're driving.
You want yourself. Yeah.
So I've been through it. I've seen it itself. My dailies are Morocco. But my argument is that sometimes you admire, and it's like as an entrepreneur, I like to look at difference. I look at growth. You like to look at. I'm always asking Uncle Bobby, how can you make this bigger? And then I remember he says, you know what? I gotta focus. And you know what? You gotta appreciate what he sees, what he's done, what he went through to get to that point.
Very true.
And then you get a megalomaniacs that wants to go bigger, and then you can't control it. So listen, with the companies that I have, no, would we want to go bigger? Not at all.
How many companies do you own?
Totality.
Yes. People are asking who's the person. He actually
Don't do social media.
Yeah, he doesn't do social media. He's here by chance.
Yeah, but
It's past his bedtime because he normally goes to bed at quarter to 9,
yeah.
8:30, 8:45. But I think he's enjoying the vibe, so he stayed. But how many companies do you own?
I think running full force itself between 9 and 11, and then on the bigger forefront, so we're going to come to called Studio 911 that opened up recently. And we've got Dion there, and this guy's brilliant. He's a go-getter. Within 4 months itself, he's turned in on almost at 4 million rand. So this is one guy.
One guy.
Building up a company from scratch. So
From
that's
zero.
And then we got others. We got the print. We got Ultron Document Solutions under them, which is Xerox, which is a brand that now we're expanding into different other provinces itself, where we have opportunities to buy them off. We've got, and hence we get these opportunities on how we build and how we do merger and amalgamation. Sometimes there's no money change, but there's ideas that basically grow, and this is how we grow a business. And this is where people get the concept different. Hey, go to a business, buy it off, and think, you know what, you're getting it. No, I can't come to you and take your business. The biggest issue and the biggest commodity of your business is you.
True.
So if I don't have your brain into a business to invest, we lost it.
Very true. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So coming out to the bigger picture itself, people need to understand this. When you grow something, you grow it organically, you go out, and hence, coming back to the businesses we have. We've got the Signature One. This is something new that I don't really sell cars, but I like cars.
The plate holders.
No, Signature One, no. That's something different. So Signature One I created about maybe just under a year ago. It just talks about. I was telling Bowie, I wanna do something. So everything that we do, it has to be perfect because we print. Okay.
Yeah.
So imagine building a car. It has to be perfect, from the spray job to the suspension to etc. So you guy that bought 100k rims. I'll show you Oak itself in Alberton that I met recently. Drickus, also from the area, brilliant guy. He's got an all-American muscle. Wow, I was absolutely amazed when I walked into that shop. It was wow. The old cars, what he does, you think you get the gas monkeys in America that's doing it and King the Customs. No, it's happening right here. And what I like about it is that we got local guys that gives you good talent.
Yeah.
So my question is that this is where we need to expand. We need to expand in our local talent. But yes, with the businesses I have, yes, I've got corporate and I've got one-to-one. I've got very selfish businesses that I love, that my wife and I started. The one that we started with, which is a print, and we really pushed really hard to get to where we are. But coming to the point where we are today itself, it's quite interesting because you look at narratives that are totally different. And yeah, Bobby, I'm still answering your question. I think I'm just counting as I'm chatting, maybe
15 companies.
in total that's actually running active.
And a couple of years ago, because we've had many private conversations, you and your wife were sleeping in the factory while the machines were printing, waking up every half an hour or whatever to reload the paper and check the inks and check everything in the factory, on a mattress on the floor.
Not a mattress, or on a couch.
On a couch. Oh, you were fancy. You pleading poverty in the office and then you had a couch. I thought you were on a mattress.
Hey, I'm gonna
You
start,
see?
I'm gonna start somewhere. But no, it's the truth. We got these take-up units itself that cost like 50k. We couldn't afford one. So So the take-up unit was watch a series and you run there and you got to turn it, and that's where it starts. Humble beginnings brings you the understanding, and coming back to answering your question, what do you want more? Gratitude. I want to see people grow. Uncle Bobby, you want to see, that's it. I mean, what more can you ask for?
No, that's very true.
But if people don't hate you, you're not doing something right there.
Very true, yeah.
Yeah.
So once you start hating you, to all the haters out there itself, understand there's positivity and a lot of energy around people. Attract the energy itself, attract the people around you. You know what's the biggest thing I learned? If you put 7 successful people in a room, you know what happens to the 8th one?
Also become successful.
Also become successful. So 7 haters in a room, you're going to be the 8th one.
Yeah.
So you tend to basically walk away from that. But yeah, and just to get to your viewers, I just don't like social media. It's not that to put my face in there. It's not me. It's just a personal thing. It's not that I got an issue with social media or not. I never built a business on social media. It's something new to me itself. My kids are very, very adverse understanding IT and all this new stuff that's happening itself, which is brilliant. But I think I'm still old school, and maybe one day we'll come there. Uncle Bobby and I got a race going on, hopefully one day.
I told you I'm ready to stand next to you when you're ready to lose.
I've got a question for you. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. What's the most amount of profit you've made in a single year? Your best year ever? If you want to answer.
Maybe, but 40, 45 more.
Yes. Okay. Got
But you remember, I remember I can tell you actual, I can tell you direct. There's a lot of things that I can put together. When you come to me itself, we can build a narrative around it, and I'll show you what's a direct cost against a actual cost, because I can answer the question and tell you 80, 90, 100, and everybody's there blowing up and saying, "Bum, this guy's making mega bucks." No, it's not that. You got staff to pay, you got rental to pay, you got a lot of other expenses that basically bring that all the way down.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
But just to answer further on your question, it wasn't just about the profit, as I said. It's about the build quality of providing a service, giving you a product as quality and value. And when you say value, for example, you can buy a Coke itself at $15 and you can buy a Coke at R2. Tell me which one is the right one.
Yeah, very true.
You understand? So you're going to take the chance with the R2 one, and then you know what? You're probably going to get some mixed water with dye and whatever itself, and you drink it and you come up with a black plant. Against, I don't know what's the price of Coca-Cola. But ultimately also, what I like for people, financial freedom. Teach people how to be savvy long-term, to grow themselves, so they're financially free to walk in the shop, tactic hard and walk out.
Yeah.
You just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to, yeah.
Do you understand? I don't think you tried to. I think you're not taking credit. Accept it. I see you're a Bible boy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And you accept it. You brought it into your life. Call it. And it'll come to you. And that's what I believe. And
Yeah.
that's what you've done. So my question is that, how many more out there are going to use the same concept? So the ones that want to be once a leader, my friend, you're a leader.
I appreciate that. That means a lot.
Do you understand?
Yeah, it means a lot.
at 22 years old, Bobby, and the margins that he's doing.
It's
Absurd.
absolutely inspirational to
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
Absolutely
Crazy.
inspirational. I was nowhere, not even in my wildest dreams was I there.
I'm ready to invest.
Yeah.
Uncle Bob's trying to pull a quick one on me at the gym.
I didn't try and pull a
supplement
quick one on
company.
you. So he's launching a supplement company.
Yeah.
If tomorrow he launches a company that does toilets or drain cleaning or whatever the fuck he does, if tomorrow you say, Uncle B, I'm going to get involved in this, said, I want in, not because of the business. There's how many supplement companies are there?
Yeah, no,
Thousands.
true, yeah.
That's the jockey that will make the horse run. That's why I said, let me buy 50%. Could be, you're not comfortable saying no very easily. So
Yeah, I don't like saying no.
Sort of,
So there's a business line itself. So, Jade, you don't want to sell any share. I'm saying there's a guy that wants to invest to grow something. Is something better than nothing?
of course it is.
Takes you a longer time to get to that result. So what I'm trying to say is that, what if he's got a catalyst to push you up in 2 years, what you're going to take 10 years to get to?
Very true. Yeah, I also believe. Obviously, how can I say this?
I'm not advocating for him.
No, no, I know.
You
Yeah,
understand? So
yeah. So I don't need the money, obviously, to start up the business. It's not the money I'm after with investing or whatever. It's more so, what can Uncle B do for me that will help me grow the business even with a skill set?
In
And
that business, nothing.
yeah, you're not in the game.
Not in the game. No, I'm not. Because like I read your mind, and I read your mind, and then you showed me what your mind was 2 hours later. So in the gym, he's showing me supplements. He says this is like the standard protein package, and then you get an ultra. What do you call it? What's the difference?
Yeah, the amped up version.
The amped up version. So one has 20 grams of protein, one has 35.
Yeah.
Okay, see, memory, brother. So already can see, okay, how he sells this is the formulation process is the same company that was used by the biggest company in South Africa. So that's sorted. The person that owns the biggest company is Albi from USN. He will not work with anyone unless they are absolute beasts and pros at what they do, because he's one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that the formulation, the formula, everything, the product will be 10 out of 10. Okay. And I said, okay, this boy's in the gym. He's got a gym membership for a while. I haven't seen him recently. He's in the gym more often with Ben. Okay, which means the next thing that's coming up is I'm going to get into shape. What did you post 2 hours after I left you?
Yeah. Going to the gym.
So I can't help you with the formulation. I can't help you with any introductions because you've already had that partnership. I can't help you with marketing the product because you can do it on your own. I can't help you to be the billboard if I'm a shareholder because you're your own billboard. I accept it now.
But Uncle Bobby, you can help him with the branding of his business itself. You can show him how the brand basically changes and how they basically put on shelf. What I'm talking about, this big pharmacies out there itself.
And I did try. You can ask him. I did try, and I said to him, "Are we going in this scheme? Where are we going?" And he said, "No, purely online."
Well, online fine, but USN came in itself. I think Biogen is bigger than USN right now, but USN
In South Africa, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so.
is it?
I don't think so.
So I know he's got, I think, shares in between because I know we did some work for them itself or whatever in between or whatever. I'm just thinking. I must just check which rep actually dealt with that. But his strategies on brand, which is my company, and we saw so many difference in a product that's selling for 50 rand, selling for 350 rand and falling off a shelf. Meaning
That are going, yeah.
it's amazing.
Who's printing your containers and labels?
Not too sure. He handles
He
that.
is.
Most likely.
Probably.
If I give you the brand name, would you know?
If maybe not.
I'll tell you after the live. I don't want to reveal it yet.
So there you go. You're helping him with connections.
There we are. So that network, and you know what the network is? I mean, he gave me something. He first introduced me to a lady that was in London, Deirdre King.
Yeah. Is she in London now?
No, she's back. She's
Oh, she's
meeting
back.
us on Wednesday. This Wednesday coming. So that's tomorrow.
She's
Yeah,
meeting?
coming.
Oh, she's meeting here.
Yeah, so maybe I'll let you know if you're going to go for lunch or something. You can pop by.
Yeah.
So it's the first time my full office is meeting her. But we did what was it? The Jessie Clegg.
The concert, yeah.
Concert for Jessie.
So you did all the printing, everything for the concert after that one introduction.
After the one introduction.
And me and you still hungry. We didn't get Nando's else.
Oh, from David? No. We did it as a partially sponsorship.
That's why we never got Nando's house.
But
One of us could at least go for it.
At least one, because it was a partial we could have shared.
is coming your way.
Okay, so that one introduction, that was the first. Was she happy with the product, with the service? Super happy.
Super dynamic woman, absolutely quiet, to the point.
Quiet.
Yeah, she's free when you need to be swan. But she's key. I mean, calm, cool, talk sense than nonsense. That's what you want. Do you understand? So yeah.
650 people on the live. On which platform?
On TikTok.
On TikTok. Ours was at 600, now 265. But most of our people are pensioners, you know, they went to bed. They went to bed.
See what happens when you stay up late?
Most of your audience is your age, youngsters, yeah. High energy. After this, they're going to go jaw. Do you
That's
drink
the
alcohol?
other thing. You know what's crazy to me? Like people say, no, I don't drink at all. No.
Have you ever drank alcohol?
Yeah, I was big into the entire party scene, all of that. Used to go to the club every single weekend, wada. but nothing good comes of it.
Really?
Nothing, yeah. Yeah, but that's one thing I want to touch about. Like, people think, people will tell me 3,000 Rand is a lot for a course, and then that's what they go and drink out every single weekend.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up alcohol, feel like shit the next day. Like, investing in yourself is always expensive. Yeah.
It's actually
But
not
spending
expensive.
it on a bunch of shit is not expensive. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Investing in yourself is not expensive. Promise you, I'll touch on the most amount of money that I spent on a single weekend to go to PBD's house, spend 3 days with his team, 2 days with his team, 1 day with him and his team. It was an insane amount of money. The moment I walked into his home in Fort Lauderdale, his house is on YouTube. He did a virtual tour of his house. It's worth 50 million US. His neighbor is Messi, Lionel Messi. Yeah. So the moment that I walked into his house, my DNA changed. I promise you, like my entire, like everything about me changed. Like this. Immigrant child, and he made that happen, and he employed 66,000 people. 66,000. But and the whole time, he's been to this course, he's been to Tony Robbins, he's been to that course, he's been to that course. We appeared at an event with Hirsch's auntie. What's her name? She's so awesome, man. The auntie's name, Hirsch. Anyone in the
Starts with an N.
watching the live? Who's the auntie Hirsch?
Wasn't it Margaret?
Margaret Hirsch. So we did a sales training for senior staff members, and Margaret, yes. A few moments later, that's his actual name. And we had supper with her and her husband and the children the night before. So I said, ma'am, like 2 things. What made you build this massive company? She said, every single opportunity I had, I bought a person's course, or I went to do some sort of an event that will give me insight into something that I don't know. Until this age, she didn't need to pay us the money. She paid us and get us out there. She just wanted to see, can I get a little bit of value from you? And we actually ended up helping them big time because of a leak. That was like, when do you ask for this? And she said then. I said, what if you ask it up front? And their entire goal for 2026 is to increase profit 1%. The entire goal was that 1%.
He's got a very good model. I like the model.
Very, and she's
Very
a
simple.
powerhouse. Eh? Have you met her before?
Never.
And sales lady, she said, I've got a Porsche, so I paid you a bunch of money. I need to make it back from you. I want to sell you this Porsche, but I have 2. So check out this auntie qualifies me. She's
Did
in
you
her
fly to
70s.
Cape Town for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Porsche?
yeah.
I think I saw your
We
video
got Cape
about
Town or
that.
Durban? No, it was Mshlanga.
Did you make a video about it?
Yeah.
I remember the video, yeah.
It was in Mshlanga. So we went out twice, once in Mshlanga and once in Centurion. So she kept on reminding me, this is sales savage. She says, remember, to qualify for the other Porsche, you need to give me a best price on this Porsche. Before we got to the car, says, remember, if you want the other one, don't give me a bullshit price because I already got a price. I said, Auntie Margaret, I'm not going to ask you how much you get. I'll give you my best up front. So I said, even if we make no money on this car, I want to buy this cars.
I'll remember that one for when I sell my...
No, listen.
If you want to buy any more cars, Uncle B, you need to give me a good price right now.
Here's advice from Crosson's older brother. When you're dealing with friends, what did I teach you yesterday? Was it yesterday or was it Sunday?
Uncle B, you not with cars.
Hold on. What did I teach you?
You told me to pay full price.
With friends, you pay full price.
Yeah.
Why?
But we added a clause. Unless it's a car dealership.
Who added the clause? Me or you?
Us. we added the clause.
So when you buy from friends, you must pay full price.
You got to support them.
Yes. Because your friends go to another shop and pay full price. So just because they're your friends, they're supposed to...
If it makes you feel any better, there's no dealership in the country where I will pay full price for a car. I'll always negotiate with anything.
Why may I ask why?
Negotiate. It's 10 times easier to save money with a 5-minute conversation and to make that money back again.
I think asking for it is good enough, but the thing is that it's consensus between 2 parties. Don't you agree?
I believe in being fair. I won't ever try and... Yeah, value.
So ask him how he bought my bucky. He bought my bucky by selling me a bucky. And you know what he did? flat out within minutes, took a screenshot, sent it to me, there's your discount, and walked away. What's in WhatsApp? Like less than 5 minutes. He did a deal. He got me something that nobody else could have got me in the next 3 or 4 months.
In the color that you wanted, yeah.
In the color.
And there was an objection from your team. They said, no, but now we have to drive with a Land Cruiser, which is like a lot heavier on fuel, this big round trip. So I said, how much will that be extra on fuel? 5 grand. I said, no problem, I'll pay you 5 grand more on the car if I have it today. They're like, let me bring it Monday. I said, I don't want the car Monday. I want it today. And then they came at like 2 o'clock,
Yeah, and
pitched up.
it wasn't about me fitting the bill or he fit the bill. It was about just the energy and of the whole transaction.
No, I have to handle the objection. Yeah, but this one's heavy on fuel. How much heavier? 5 grand. Done. But you must bring it today.
Yeah, and you know, let me tell you a joke. So he goes on this big Kalakari adventure and stuff, and he says, yes, big guy, if I took the Hilux, it wouldn't have survived. Yeah, the Land Cruiser worked like a bomb.
Where? In Kalahari.
Kalakari. So it's like on the tip of South Africa, Namibia, and Botswana. That's how far in he went. No reception, whatever. So he has to go to switch off. This weekend he's camping. And that old guy, he loves the bush.
He loves camping,
Yeah,
but he's very cool.
Yeah, one of the sweetest guys we ever had.
And him and his son work beautifully
Yeah,
together.
Lint, he's in another level also and stuff. And then you met Francois, eh?
Yes.
He's a character on his own. That's my frugal guy. You want to save money? That guy will ask you for a discount for everything. But he handles big stuff. Eh? I like the machinery and whatever yourself.
If you, the other thing as well, my dad is a CPO, procurement officer. So that's his job, discounts. Always negotiating everything.
Whoa.
That's what my dad does. He buys the soft,
I am
negotiate
fucked
deals.
from start to finish.
Now you're glad my dad's not here.
You need to pay the Indian music.
Yeah, play the Indian music. Yeah, no.
Uncle B, what you said about full price on Best Friends, he was my first ever person who bought my course and he paid it full price.
Did you pay full price?
Yeah.
The day that I launched it, my first sale was him.
Yeah.
I wasn't even live yet. The thing wasn't even set up yet.
Yeah, I didn't even get the course.
You didn't. So there was no course. So you didn't. You just paid, but he believed in you. Good man. Good man.
So I will ask you, Jaren, what if you had to want something, that's right, or if you want something, and you lose it for 5 grand, would you be upset?
And lose it for 5 grand. Yeah, I would be upset, yeah.
Remember, there's somebody just like you somewhere else.
Yay!
No, I'm just saying. You know, it happened to me. I'm telling you, it happened to me where you did deals and stuff, and I came to a point where, listen, pay value for value. That's what I want. Sometimes you get value, and you pay value. I'm not saying, hey, Midback is the cheapest. I'm not saying it's the most expensive. But if I look at his model on how it is, I mean, he knows. He's got all my cars now. So from my fleet, from my Fords, everything is going to come through here. Why? He'll negotiate my rates on interest. He'll negotiate. Now, where do you don't see all of that? Am I right? All of that is hidden.
Is the value. You know what else is interesting? I want you to think about. You don't need to answer me, give me feedback. Just think about what I'm going to tell you now. So we do sales courses, right? And a company reaches out and asks me what's in the course. Then I'll tell them this is what's in the course, and they'll say, okay, cool. You know, let me think about it, and I'll ponder on it a bit, and I'll come back to you. Then it's one simple question. Ask them, how would you like your customers to buy from you? So what's like an ideal customer for you? Customer comes in, you do the presentation, they buy. Yes, that's the ideal sales process. I would like customers to buy from me that way. Say, but you don't buy that way, so why should your customers buy that way?
Yeah, valid. Get that.
Okay, so friends pay full price.
Of course,
and
Uncle
Jane,
B.
first time I came on course with him.
That's actually, sorry, I'm gonna.
No, sure.
Very good answer. Oh, that's very good, Uncle B, because yeah, you're about to buy my car for full price.
Yes.
I'll buy his car for his full price, and you can buy my car for my
I've got
full
you
price.
300 grand discount on his car. How much did I get you discount on his car?
No, you did me a solid one.
And check this out. Check this out. Not like a muhu. You said Porsche this, that. We were in the change room.
Yeah, quite literally, like 5 minutes, and I got my car.
In the change room. What did I do? I phoned him on speaker.
Yeah.
I didn't phone him there. Listen.
Yeah,
bro.
I must say, yeah, that's, yeah.
On
very good,
speaker.
transparent.
So
yeah.
what can we get the car for? Then you gave a price. I said, listen, it's for a brother. Sir, please help me out. This is for a brother. Give it to him at this price. Can we have it at this price? Okay. On speaker.
Yeah, true.
So I'm buying you G82 for 980.
And I want.
Yeah, then Ben will buy it for
Yeah,
that.
then I'm trading in the 240.
What is good?
Done deal. 3 deals in a cup of water.
That's what we need. We need to turn it. But
Yo, I'm gonna full blast you over here. So you'll pay full price for my
Full
car
blast
because
me.
yeah.
I've never full blasted you.
So you'll pay full price for my car.
Did you
because
get a discount on the Supra?
No,
Yes, you did.
no, not on the Supra.
I
on
gave
the
you a
M2.
free warranty.
Yeah, and the plate, yeah, but not a discount on the price.
So how much is a warranty?
You get
18 grand.
them for consumers.
So I don't buy the thing for 17 rand and sell it for 3. Salesman for consumers. Okay, how much is the plates? How much do you think is plates?
Yeah, I have no idea. Probably 4 or 5 grand. Yeah,
Yeah, and to get that special plate for you,
a wiggle waggle.
I had to buy it from someone.
Oh, really?
Of course I did.
I wonder who
But
had
what,
it. Yeah.
what did I tell you? I'll get you the plate. Did I say I'll get you the plate?
Yeah.
Did I get you the
Yeah,
plate?
you did.
Okay.
Okay, but wait, let me full strap you now, Uncle B. So you're gonna pay my car full
When
price.
someone wants to full strap you, they're about to fuck you. So let's have a look how this goes. Yes.
So you're gonna pay me full price because friends pay full price from friends, and then if you want to buy Ben's M240, then you must make me a very good offer on that full price deal.
Of course.
So you must stop the full price.
And the 300,000 discount, we're not bringing it into the conversation at
No.
all.
No.
No.
That's a conversation between me and Miss Baby.
oh god, this is funny. Eh?
Fuck. Yeah. The best book is Jab, 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 Right Hook. So give. Except I don't have an opportunity to right hook him. Just give. But you always give back. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't need to right hook you. What did you say to me? That M3 that we found for you in KZN? How much did the dealer make? 100 grand.
Yeah, I think.
150?
Yeah, I think they made. Yeah.
150.
I think you said 150. That's
No,
after you negotiate.
I paid. What did I pay? I paid 1, 2,
5.
1. Or was it 1? No, it was 1, 2, 6, 5. Something like that. It was an odd number, and I think they bought it for 1,150. So I think they made about 115k on me.
Yeah, I told you how much money I made on the M2.
Yeah.
How much?
I think it was like 30 grand, something like that. Yeah. But you made a lot more on my M4, eh?
So to buy his M4,
Yes,
you
son.
need to sit now. Strap in.
That M4 is gone in 2 days.
2 days.
Strap in.
Yes.
So me and him we throw a number. He says, yeah, you can have it for this number. I said, done. Okay. But I need to speak to my dad. So he doesn't want to sell me the car. He doesn't need to speak to his dad. He doesn't want to sell me the car. I said, no
told Ben
problem.
this.
Luckily, when he was there with his dad, I took his dad's number. Luckily, I said, hold on, merge call. I'm on the highway. I said, sir, listen, out of respect. So I don't let him speak because he'll talk cuck. So out of respect for you, you know, I feel the love between you and Jaden. Out of respect for you, he just wants to run this past you. He already agreed. And then he starts talking. I said, Jaden, shut up. I'm going to talk to your dad now. Before he starts talking, you know, this is the number that we agreed on. He says, yeah, that seems fair. I said, thanks, have a good day, bye. That's how I bought your car.
Yeah.
So is that
Yeah.
extra?
No, that was a M4 with about...
F82, yeah.
Yeah, what was the mileage?
I think it was just over 100 Ks.
Yeah,
When I saw the
white, wrapped matte black, but it had some nice tune baboon.
Yeah, it was
sounded
stage
sick.
2, downpipe, intakes, all the carbon fiber, everything on it, yeah.
I got carbon. When you'll come and see my one. My one's very unique. But this your M, what is this?
J82 M4, yeah.
And what's it extra?
X-Drive, yeah.
That's the one we're paying 980 for tomorrow.
I think it's a 27 Ks on the clock right now.
27.
Yeah, 2023. It's just before the big screens, pre-LCI.
So it's pre-LCI.
Yeah.
980 is too high, bro. You need to manage him down. Bro. So tonight he's going to be like, yes, I hope I get 980 tomorrow.
And no carbon in the car, Bobby. Everybody needs carbon, you know that.
Yeah. If it's
I got an Indian carbon guy.
Is it?
Indian carbon
Indian
guy.
carbon guy.
With an M stamp on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'll give you any stamp you want on it.
Awesome, man. How long have we been going? 7:30 to 9:30, 2 hours. I
Yo.
hope you guys are having fun. Any questions? But Mitmax says they don't buy tuned cars. Sometimes we do. We make an exception. Okay, love what you're doing. Love what you're doing for the young man. They're calling you a light here. Malume Job. He's not a light. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a young, grown man. A base BMW to get for a first car. As a car guy, I think probably a 240 or 140 is the best BMW you can get, or a 135, depending on your budget.
Yeah, it depends on your budget.
We got a nice 135 in today, selling for 359. That's like, what do you buy for 359? Nothing.
What?
A 135.
Oh yeah, that is nice, and they sound nice as well. The
Very
Alpha
nice.
tune, they sound extremely cool.
Very nice. Best interview, Diamond King. Thank you, my brother. 320D, that's the best car money can buy. It will last you a lifetime. I must say, this guy's motivational. People are loving you, eh?
Hey.
They're loving you more than me. I love the three.
It's because of hair.
Yeah. I also have hair. It just doesn't grow like yours. It grows like this.
Yeah, I saw Uncle B in the gym changing room. Yeah. The towel dropped and I was like, that's where all of the hair is.
High five. High five. There we go. My man. Surely the hair seller. What did they say? You guys have any Polo GTRs at the moment? What are your daily habits that help your mindset, Michelle? Do you want to grab this from Michelle? What are your daily habits that help your mindset? It's a good question, Michelle.
I'm going to give you a very honest answer, which is not the answer you're expecting, but I don't have any daily habits or any set routines or wake up at this time or do this before I do this or any of that shit. I wake up whenever I want to, feel like it. I know what needs to get done that day. I get it done and then I do whatever I want to.
Okay. When you were building your business, what was your daily habits?
It was the exact same thing, just waking up early. I am a very weird human. Like, I won't have interest in something at all, and then once I get interest in something, I am the most eager person ever to do that.
Obsessed.
Thing. I become so obsessed, yeah, and I can't leave it. I can't stop thinking about it. It completely consumes me. So I won't do anything, and then I'll think of a business idea, and I'll become obsessed with it, and I'll literally sit down for 12, 14 hours at once and just work on the business, wake up, work on the business, wake up, work on the business, until it's done, and then I'll relax. Yeah.
Nice. I hope you enjoyed that answer. So OCD is very good. Compulsive obsessive disorder. What did I do before they walked in here? Tell them. With all the screens. With all the screens.
Oh yeah, he cleaned everything. Like
all the screens. Like OCD next level, my brother. Especially with screens. I cleaned those two, that big one, this one. And then while I was finishing that one, I heard that beast, and I said, he's here. And then when I looked out the window, I saw you stop there. Any other cool questions before we wrap it up? Real going rate for G. Is 980 the real going rate for G82, Uncle B? Yes, it is. For ease, that's how much we're paying tomorrow.
Oh, yo, I'm gonna get scammed over here.
Are you gonna get scammed?
Since when are you Indian, Uncle B?
I'm more Indian than bro. So, true story, I divert my phone to Nas during the day when I'm in a meeting or something. Then I phone him. I said, Nas, how's it? Lekker. How many calls? He says about 80. I said, okay, and who called? He said, one African person, one Afrikaans person, and 78 Indian uncles. Okay, what other cool questions do we have? Uncle Bobby.
We're joking, but I actually have so much respect for Indian businessmen. There's no one that hustles like them. And
look at this savage here next to us. Savage,
crazy,
absolute
crazy.
serial killer.
Especially,
sorry?
You know, I'm a civil engineer.
And a top G. And a top G.
That itself, it started business and went. So I'm a civil engineer.
okay,
Professional civil engineer.
yes.
Give me that S-Class. Give me that S-Class. Is he selling the G82? Yes, to me, for 980. Want in life but don't get it yet. Is there anything you want in life but didn't get it yet?
Me?
Yes.
I want to be on Forbes one day. Oh, that would be cool.
You will be on Forbes,
Who
not
knows,
on
we're in
that.
print Forbes, the magazine.
There we go.
Will stitch me on there.
You know what? I'm going to print you on Forbes. You're going to come to the office, we're going to take a picture. We won't make it Forbes. We'll just change the name or turn the R around so we don't get into any.
Forbes.
Yeah.
Forbes.
Yeah, Forbes.
Spelling it wrong.
We'll
Forbes.
do
Today,
Oh.
someone was on the front cover of a magazine. Do you remember that screenshot I sent? That person should have been in jail,
yeah.
but they're on the front cover of a magazine.
Sure.
Anyway, you're going to be there for the right reason. He's going to print the Forbes, and I'll sell you the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, black on black, that you're going to use to drive there. No
Deal.
fucking discount. Fuck that.
On the printing, not at all.
No.
On the car, definitely.
What's your favorite song, Jaden?
At the moment, E85, Don Tolliver.
What's that? Afrikaans
No. Definitely not. Complete opposite.
or E85?
Yeah, I'll send the song to you. You'll like it. It's like rap.
You can speel it,
E85. His phone's flat.
Yeah,
he
my
came,
phone's
he
dead.
came to a live with a flat phone. E85. I don't know what that
My
is.
phone's always flat.
Phone
If
has
you know
never,
me,
ever been charged to 100%.
if it were up to me, I would throw my phone away.
Is it,
Uh,
he's on the E85 fuel ticket, eh?
No.
Remember I told you what the M does, eh? You can use E85 on it.
Yes. Yeah, you can throw ethanol.
Yeah.
Mine's pumped.
I saw. I saw.
No, that's standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes to E25, it says on my fuel card.
What's it?
Sounds different and it's
E85?
quicker.
Don Tolliver. It's the first
Does it
one.
have more power? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
I think the one with the black.
It's as quick as the M2.
No
Don
way.
Tolliver.
You go with him.
With the M2, he up until like 180, he's maybe like a meter and a half ahead of me.
Really?
Yeah.
And you launch.
No,
Or
no,
rolling start.
Launch, I drop him. Yeah, rolling start.
Yeah, the manual.
Give that M2 back. You don't want to give it
You
back.
can buy it back. Full
How much?
price.
You won't sell that car.
I don't think I
Yeah,
will sell
yeah.
it.
Did you spin that car? A little bit.
I've spun it, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, now I know you are.
I did donuts with the Supra around the M2 when I bought it for delivery.
I know.
Does he spin in the estate
no,
there?
Yeah, no, they'll kill him. So, now I know the car. No, it's a baby blue.
Yeah, baby blue. Carbon buckets, manual.
No, I don't see that. I see you coming through the gate, and you know what? Seems like you're going to the first chicane in South on the Circle. So yeah, and it's either if it takes far right or you go straight down. So either way, you can get your house.
That's
right?
Martin.
Yeah, there's another guy with the exact same color.
Yeah, it's
Also in the
his
estate, yeah.
Marlon.
Yeah, it's our
Martin.
friend. He also has
Ma-
the same color.
Marlu with a scrapyard.
Oh,
No, Martin.
Marnu.
Martin,
Okay.
yeah.
is he the guy with the also RS6?
No, he has a Raptor as well.
Is it no?
Yeah.
What car did you buy, Crosson? Still a secret.
Yeah.
Because we still need to negotiate the trade-in price.
It is very fast, the car, that's what we'll say.
It's a fast car. It's the
Very
fastest
fast.
car you've ever been in.
Yeah,
By far.
by far. Yeah. Fastest
He
car.
actually said you were scared.
I was cock scared. Yo.
So you weren't scared, you were cuck scared.
Yeah, I was cock scared. I closed my eyes.
And what I told you.
Did you close your eyes?
Yeah. Yes. He must take you for a spin in that
No,
thing.
I'm not driving with him.
Yo.
So I asked. You told me he can drive.
According to me, I didn't know he was a pussy.
Yeah.
No, but when I'm driving, it's a lot different.
Yeah, no, it's a massive difference.
Yeah, but you can ask Ben, like, you can drive 120 with me and I'll shit my pants. But if I'm driving, I'll drive 300. In Mexico.
In Mexico.
Yeah.
That car only does 120.
In first.
So this does 120.
Yes, I
It
was
might be a
actually-
Porsche. Everyone's guessing
You're
it's
in
a
the
Porsche.
estate, eh? I'll take you sometime with the M3 and then we can go do some.
Some
fun stuff.
donuts.
Some stuff.
Oh.
So my happy time was coming out from Gazina, Footrekker Road,
Mm?
over the hill, and you know the long stretch coming around the Virgin Active.
I think so, yeah.
So Wonder Boom, I think it's a mall on that side, and then there's a garage there,
Yes.
and then you come to the Virgin Active, and you come. So my wife, I don't know if I'm saying a lot here, but anyway, my wife had an A45 S.
Yeah. Nice car, eh?
Wow.
I love that car.
Take it off traction control.
Oof.
You can drift that thing prop. On that, there's an oak beside me with a Ferrari, and another oak with an before. You just couldn't beat. That car was just
It's a
something else.
proper nice car, that.
Traded that car in for a RS6. The sales guy used it for a week and he rolled it. I can't understand.
Rolled it.
Yeah, he rolled it. He took it into RTs and I don't know how he rolled it. But that car.
That's why we don't give company cars, sir.
Yeah, sure. No, we won't. Especially sales guys. Now that was, and apparently his wife was driving that. This is how wonderful. But if I ever had a car to buy again on the Merc range, sure, A45 is a very nice car.
Yeah.
A45S, very nice car.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm all good.
I haven't seen you in the gym in a while. Come back.
I'm in the gym all the time.
Every night.
Ben sees me
We see each other every day.
every day.
7
Saw him
days a week.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Saw him yesterday.
And the day before.
And the day before. No, I'm there, my
You'll
brother.
see me once every blue moon.
Once every like 3-4 weeks, he's like, ah, let me go.
Ben,
Go
Ben,
see the inside of
me
the
and
gym.
you are not blessed with the genetics, my brother. Check the
That's why
photo.
he
He
goes
goes
once
to the gym once, takes off his shirt. He looks like he can walk on stage. I want some of those supplements. Please show the 135. It will be loaded, not tonight. It's a bit late. Tomorrow morning I'll load the 135. Fever Zero car, maybe 911 Turbo S. People are saying might be a 911 Turbo S. Might, I don't know. His favorite on the S. Uncle B, question for you. Are you where you want to be in life right now at this point? I'm so fucking behind. It's scary how behind I am. I'm not. Nowhere close, brother. Nowhere close. What do you think about Ford Mustang Dark Horse? Cool car. Love Mustangs. Love Mustang. Have you driven a Mustang?
Crowd killers.
Crowd killers.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't like
Funny enough, funny story. When I just made my first bit of money, I was here. You had a blue Mustang, but it was at another dealership. I wanted to buy that car. That was my first car. And my friend Don, he hates Mustangs with everything inside of him, and he convinced me to buy a BMW instead of a Mustang.
Over Mustang.
Yeah.
No.
Test drove the car, everything. Wanted to buy it.
A Mustang's a cool car, but it's not an M car.
No,
It shouldn't be.
It's not a BMW.
You can't put it in that lens. A Mustang is a GT car.
Also, it's a muscle car. Yeah, it's a completely different experience.
100.
Yeah,
I love a Mustang. A lot. Where do I go to buy CRO? I'm not sure what CRO.
Croissants.
Crosson's course.
Oh, the link is in my bio.
Link in bio, brother.
Yes.
Is he selling the G82?
Yeah, trading the G82 for another car.
For 980s, trading it.
But
in
it's
with me.
a very good upgrade. You guys will be very happy. I don't drive the G82.
So, did you drive it here today?
Yeah.
I'll swap
yeah,
you.
Ask me too. For what?
I'll swap you. I've got a nice bucky. And then tomorrow we'll just deliver the new car.
Yeah.
I've delivered far.
Yeah, across the road.
2 roads, yeah.
2 roads down. If you buy this car, will you spin it?
Yeah.
Do you want to watch him spin the car? Are you going to spin it around another car?
I will have to drive it first to see if I would be comfortable with that.
I'll
I'll spin the Supra or the M3 around it when we do the delivery. I'll spin any one of my cars around that car. The M3 definitely, no problems.
Does it spin easier than the Supra?
The M3?
Yeah.
Such an easy car to drive, such an easy car to spin. I'll spin that thing anyway.
But you'll spin the new car?
Yeah.
My man. Are you going to be there for the event, sir? No. No.
I'm flying. No, I'm joking. I'm racing this weekend, so you guys can do that.
I think, you know, it will be cool. You drive it for the last time, park it there, he takes delivery, and then he just spins the car until you can't see the car anymore. Just smoke.
Yeah, put him on the pad.
Yeah.
No, Uncle B is a nice place. It's
It's smooth.
smooth, very smooth. Yeah, you don't really burn tires there.
What age would you recommend a young, passionate individual to start e-com? A 16-year-old good? Yeah, we did ask him that question.
Yeah.
Any age except when you are registering payment gateways at a certain age or below 16 you need parents to sign off.
Yeah.
So 16 is perfect. What's up, legends? Jaden, which course is the best in your courses?
Okay, so there's only 2 different courses. The first is just, well, there's not even a difference. The first option is just the course alone. That does not include any mentorship, so you can't ask questions or anything like that. But you get every last bit of resources. It teaches you everything from point A to point Z, and then you can choose between different mentorship options. We either have 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months, and you can ask questions at any time during the day. Story reviews once every week. I go live, answer all of the questions. We have a bunch of other mentors on there that answer questions as well. People that have made millions of rands for e-commerce as well, and all of that.
What's the price on the course without having access to you?
3,000 rand.
And the one where they do
$500 extra.
$500 extra.
Yeah, per month. Yeah, for that one. But you pay ahead of time. It's a once-off.
Once off.
Yeah.
So 1 month mentorship is 500. 2 months is 1,000. That's how you've structured it. Got you.
Yeah.
Hope that answers your question. Very straightforward. Can I get a free course? Can I answer that, Drake? No. Okay. I would trade in my Golf 7. I would like to trade in my Golf 7, Uncle B. You're welcome. Any other questions? I think that's it. Brother, we've almost did a Joe Rogan podcast. You know, it's the only thing that I forgot, cigars. Would have liked to smoke a cigar now. Do you smoke cigars?
I have never smoked a cigar.
But
I would have today.
I'll pop your cherry, my brother. when it doesn't matter. When I get my G82 for 980, I'll give you a nice Cuban, a fatty, long like this.
Yeah, if we did a deal, we'll chow a cigar.
No problem. Lekker. Guys, girls, thank you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. It's 9:45. Everybody, hopefully